Alright. Let's get ready to go ahead and get started, alright? It's time once again for another night of ASMR. Another Sunday night where you and me just kind of wind down, take it a little easy, and just kind of chat. We just kind of chill just a little bit. And now that I'm thinking about it, I did a quick test recording before we got started, and I forgot to listen to it. It defeated the purpose of even, trying to make a more ASMR styled audio equalizer and stuff like that. So, thank you for the head pats, Lou. I'll get you with you guys in just a second. So one thing I'll go ahead and say is, I think it does sound better. I didn't get to test it as much, because like I said, I forgot to check the recording. But what I heard in the little recording I did right before that one, it sounded okay. So give me a second, I need water. So I actually need to clear my throat. God damn it! This happens every time I start an ASMR stream. I just get nervous. Okay, now that's hopefully back and ready to go again. As I was gonna say, it did sound a little bit better in the recording I did before the other recording. So, if it sounds better, let me know. If it doesn't sound better, let me know as well. That way we can just kind of keep an eye on it. But yeah, we learned a couple of things last stream and I've not had too much time to test them. So I didn't bring all the ASMR redeems back just yet. But if it sounds good, we might do that next time. First things first, before we do announcements and whatnot, let's go ahead and see who's here. Illusion, thank you for redeeming the first. You are the first redeemer today. Congratulations, and welcome on in. How are you doing? Welcome in as well, Big Mac. How are you doing? Thank you for the head pats, Jen. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Ryan, as well. Head pats, yes. Love, love, love. How are you doing? Also, good night, because I noticed you said you were going to sleep, so have a good sleep, have a good rest, have a good nighty-night, and I'll see you again. Let's see, shall boo-boos ever in your way? Oh, will you? Welcome in as well, Pancake. Welcome in, Pancake. How are you doing, by the way? How's everybody's weekends going? Tell me about your weekend, and I'll take a bit of a drink, and I'll catch up with the rest of the chat. Yeah, even if I talk to myself before stream, I guess it's just a little bit of stage fright. Usually every time I start these streams, it's the first 30 minutes is all my voice warming up, because I don't know how to trick my brain into thinking people are watching or talking, because my throat just clams up, but it always relaxes 30 minutes later, so it is what it is what it is. Welcome in as well, Circle. How are you doing? You just got done with your taxes? Nice. So then you're ready to wind down. You're ready to tune in and just relax. Take it easy. But congrats, and good boy. Good job. They're all out of the way, and they won't bother you anymore. That's very nice. Welcome in as well, Jen. How are you doing? How was the weekend? How was the weekend for everybody? Did you get to do anything fun? Anything exciting? Anything relaxing or anything wild? How was the Saturday and Friday night shenanigans? Happy I was trying to sneeze? No worries. Sometimes the body just fakes you out. This is the worst. I would rather just sneeze But yeah. Been playing Power World. 6600 work speed, make cakes. Oh. I usually don't go for like a work speed, like setup and whatnot. But I'm guessing that technically is a thing, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I personally went for like move speed and weight just because I always like carried stuff around and like dying and just things like that. Thank you so much for the follow, Milky. Welcome on in. Good Sunday night, good Sunday evening. Did you have a wonderful weekend? Welcome on in, welcome on in. For those just joining and whatnot, my name is Lily Moetsuki, and I'm the fox on the screen. And tonight, we're finally back to some more ASMR content. Just another night of chatting, relaxing, and checking in with you guys to see how everybody's doing. However, I have a little bit of drink left over from last night. A little bit of Four Loko, so I was kind of like, well, I forgot to close the lid on my tumbler. It was just sitting in the fridge with the lid open. I'm just like, how was I such a dumbass that I forgot to, just slide the top part on? And it's kind of flat, but it's okay, At the end of the day, it's just a cocktail. The carbonation's nice, but I can live without it. But yeah, we're just gonna be a little bit of fun tonight, I guess you could say. But it's all in the name of keeping you guys nice, safe, happy, and maybe just a little bit, funny tonight, nice and cute, I guess you could say. But yeah, I guess, we'll really get to find out if the audio settings are gonna make a big difference. Because if there's one thing that I noticed right away, I think the changes that I made to a separate equalizer actually makes my whispers come out a lot better. But I don't know if it's necessarily that that in your ear kind of voice and whatnot. But whoever was here last time had an amazing suggestion when he started pointing out what was like wrong here and there. Why not to do this and that? And it's like, you know what? After a little bit of research, I think he had a very good point. So, we'll just keep on doing some more testing and just take it from there. Your weekend was busy? Oh, gotcha. Definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yesterday was kind of wild and whatnot. Like, I did get a little bit intoxicated myself, but it was also kind of funny to watch. Everybody kind of has gotten used to Emotoist a little bit. Though there's still some things we're still getting used to, like, her constantly hitting her head against a support beam. Turns out she was perfectly okay, but my god, we were worried. She smacked that sucker so hard, like she started bleeding. And she did respond to me later, like after she woke up before I went to sleep, and she was fine. She just said she had a pretty clean cut. So, she kind of forgot a lot about what happened yesterday, but it was, so worried, but goddamn was she cute. Her constant reactions were just like unhinged. She was so wasted and high off the painkiller. But yeah, that's the things we wake up for. That's the things we get excited for on the weekend. VR chat shenanigans. But yeah, how many hours do you have in Power World, by the way, Circle? I have not been playing it too much ever since I completed the decks. But I guarantee the next time they do like a hotfix or a big update or something like that, I'll definitely get around to it again. It's a fun game. It's a really fun game. But yeah, I feel like I forgot the other part of my introduction, but yeah. Oh, well, speaking of timing for introduction, we can definitely get around to doing another one, Subwinter, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome on in. I am Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen, and tonight we're bringing back some more ASMR hours for your Sunday and Monday, although Monday might get moved. I'll be honest. We started a little late today because my sleep schedule is, doing the one thing. So if I hypothetically end up staying up today, or maybe just, trying to fix sleep just a little bit, I do need to see my doctor at some point, so I'm gonna have to find time to schedule that in. Aw, is it nice and comfy? I'm glad. It is what I try to do, And just try to make it safe, relaxing, and all that good stuff. That way people can sleep well at night. That way the little fox can snuggle right next to your ears and put you into a good, sweet dream, or something like that. Welcome in, Nonani. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the headbands. Welcome, 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 welcome. Let me get a little bit more of a drink and I'll be right back. I tell you, the fruit punch for Loco doesn't even taste like alcohol. It's really strong in terms of like fruity sweetness and stuff like that. But I didn't know that Four Loko used to put caffeine inside of the drinks. I don't know when they outlawed caffeine and alcohol inside of a can, but it's interesting because people still do that anyways. Not in the can, but when they mix their drinks. But I'm guessing Monster's alcoholic beverage probably doesn't have any caffeine in it. But I wonder what else is in it. Maybe it's just the energy blend or something that they use. I'll have to do a bit of research because I am curious as to what they put inside of it exactly. How have you been, by the way, Nonani? How are you doing? And how are you doing tonight as well, Subwinner? Everybody else just joining and stuff like that? Did you have a wonderful weekend? Did you get to do anything exciting? Anything crazy or anything, wholesome, maybe? Thank you for the stretch time, Cloud. Welcome on in. There's some quick stretches for you real quickly, Cloud. Oh, I definitely needed it. How have you been, by the way? How's Cloud doing tonight? Okay, I had to, clean my throat. That stretch kind of activated my diaphragm just a little bit, so I was like, let me just quickly clear my throat and stuff like that, and I'll be right back. So I'm already back, but yeah, it is what it is. Mostly good, just hung out with your friends on the weekend. Oh, IRL, VR, online, any specific venue. Usually a lot of us tend to hang out in VR chat lately on the weekends. And that's kind of our once a week slice of social activity. It's pretty fun though. It's pretty fun to see everybody. Some of them get wild, some of them drink, some of them take gummies. It's literally an episode of a drama. Every weekend is a little bit of a soap opera in a way. And then this week we had one person just get really unhinged because unfortunately she smacked her head against a support beam, and we were all worried. I think I was extremely worried because I was also drinking a little bit, and I'm just you need to call 911. You need to have somebody look at your head, make sure it's not a concussion and anything. But I think that was our first experience as a group seeing that, so everybody was just definitely looking out for them. IRL, we played some FPS together. Aww. Nice. So something like Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO, anything like that? Oh, you finished the new TV? Nice. Which one did you work on this time? What was the current project, Cloud? kind of character was Andy? Like fox, cat, raccoon, anything like that? I can't remember the last time I played an FPS. But I mean, to an extent, Palworld does have some FPS elements. But anything like CSGO or Overwatch, I've probably not played in years. Oh, Fortnite probably would have been the most recent one. Not too recently, but definitely the most recent. Because that one's still installed for like a rainy day. We mostly played Fortnite because my friend didn't have any other FPS. Interesting. When Fortnite's the only one. Yeah, it's not a bad one. It's the more like funky fun kind of option. It's more like a lighthearted take on FPS, while still having enough room for like some serious FPS players and stuff like that. I do like that the game does have weighted bullets, especially for snipers, because I always like offsetting the trajectory. And in a way, it kind of reminds me of Apex. But Apex is like the hardest game to get into. It's so sweaty and over technical. But I like the designs. I like the aesthetic. I like the way that the game feels. I suck at FPS. But all the parkour and stuff in, like, Apex, that's probably my favorite part about the game. If they would make, like, I don't know what they could do to the game to make it, like, feel better for people that are trying to learn FPS. But the movement's nice. The movement is really nice. Even doing some 3D modeling to make assets for a chibi Alistair. Which one was Alistair, out of curiosity? What kind of like fox girl, rat, raccoon, anything like that? Apex skill-based matchmaking is so horrible, and it's the only thing. That one can be difficult. I never really played like matched, but whether it's like pubs or ranked, something about the matchmaking just felt off. It was either like one-sided or the actual balance was kind of weird. And I don't know. There's just a lot about that game that I couldn't get into despite liking the way it looks and feels. But, you know, one of my biggest issues is always going to be like sucking at FPS and being able to tell what I'm looking at. That's probably one of the bigger things in FPS games that I suck at. Differentiating against like players and backgrounds, knowing where to shoot, when to shoot, or, you know, I think it's an ADHD thing, but I honestly just need more time, and I bet you I can learn. Alistair is the radio demon from Has-Been. Oh, so I guess that's like something you're working on as a custom. Oh, you were just watching Has-Been Hotel? I'm gonna guess it's an anime that's just coming out then. Guys, I'm so behind on anime these days. I used to watch it like actively years ago, but like there's just so much out these days. And some stuff like that I was watching, I'm not even sure if it like had a second season. So I'm probably like really behind. Now if there's one anime that was, if it was to come out with another season, that I would definitely make time to watch, I'd want another season of One Punch Man. But I also think I'm like really behind on the manga now. I forgot where I left off, but it was like during that, you know, the build-up phase for Garo to become like equal and able to give One Punch Man a fight. And like he was like trying to like beat up or kill Tank Top Man. And somewhere after that, I guess I got stalled on the manga, but that was like at least 2+ years ago. I really need to go back and see where I am in the manga. What's up, Cloud? Need your femboy cuddles? I mean, I'm right here. Oh, that's awesome. So, I wonder if it's gonna be a half core or a full core. Because I'll just say, like, even another season would probably not even catch up to where I left off, but I'm still gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it because they did a really good job with the anime adaptation. But that's what I was saying. I've not been keeping up with it for a long time, so I'm just glad to hear that. Now, there's one anime that was like really weird that didn't get finished in anime, but the manga actually ended up being, good. It finished, but I don't think it's ever going to get animated because the final scene or two was weird. It was weird. The anime that I'm talking about, the manga series that I'm talking about, was Maho Shoujo Sight. And if anybody remembers how that anime, or not the anime, the manga ends, something about a lot of giant sperm would be really weird, but in a way it also felt like the last few chapters are kind of rushed. But it just ended up being a fun, weird series. And of course, the main girl ends up becoming kind of like a badass because of her personality that kind of changes. I'll just say that the manga was much better. The manga was much better. The anime was kind of shaky. I think if anybody was to start that series from the ground up, they would get a completely different impression. But I still liked it. I liked it because it was weird, but it's also because I like darker Maho Shoujo series. Stuff like, I don't think we're gonna get anything that ever tops Madoka Magica, but there's been some good attempts. Oh, you're hyped for the next Blu-ray? One FPS that I'll never play is Rust, as I've always heard it's too much about the community. I don't think I've heard of Rust. Is it like just an FPS, or is it like zombie survival, DayZ, something like that? I don't think I've heard that one, but yeah. Oh, it's not an anime, just an indie production on Prime Video. If it'll let me watch it with Prime, I might check it out later then. Because I've not heard of that one, but if multiple people are talking about it, then it might be pretty good then. I mean, you do too? Welcome in, Nasho. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Rust is a base building PvP game. Okay, so it's kind of like 7 Days to Die in DayZ then. Or, pretty close to that. Because when I think of base building PvP with FPS, I always think of like zombie survival games that have a PvP enabled. I'm taking me another sippy real quickly. Thank you so much for the headpats, Nasho. Thank you for the headpats. You like Madoka and Yuki Yuna is a hero. Gonna finish the 3rd season of The Ladder with Sogeki next weekend. Oh, thank you for the redeems. Let me get those for you. Glasses in the tail. Thank you. But yeah, how are you doing, Nasha? Welcome on in. I'll be honest, Yuki is really good. I'll save some comments for later when you've completely finished it though. But I definitely highly recommend that one. That's like a 9 out of 10 series. Just without zombies. Instead, you are dealing with crack players and complete lack of any filter in public servers. Okay, so no zombies, but it's all like... Oh, wait, it's the player versus player one where there's some co-op, or at least some neutral faction cities, and just... It's, completely unfiltered, I think is what you were saying and whatnot. Never played that one, but interesting. It does have modded PvE servers though? Oh. If it's like, I guess if you were to mod them to be PvE, would the game actually have any objectives? Would there be a point to playing it PvE? That's the real question, because I know there's some games where it's like the primary focus is on killing, maybe gathering together, and like killing as a unit, just, trying to survive. The entire focus is the survival. But if we take away the PvP aspect, what do you shoot? What do you, like, where is the story? Where is the objective? Oh yeah, one thing I'll mention, since it'll still be running for like another, let me clean my throat. Yeah, the other thing, what was it now? Oh yeah, we have a sponsor that's still going on for the next couple of days and whatnot. And I just want to make one small announcement for anybody that's participating in that, especially to those over on the Discord and whatnot. But anybody helping out with that sponsorship and whatnot, who gets through the first and the last goal, I'm gonna be like getting a illustrator or an artist that I'm gonna be working with for my anniversary to also make a commemorative illustration based on the game, and just have everybody's like characters like involved and whatnot. And anybody that wants to participate, as long as they hit the first and the last goal and whatnot, I'm, gonna take at least a character or two. It kinda depends. I don't know if I want to do like one illustration or two just yet, but that's kind of the idea that we have going on. So just an extra bit of a bonus, because I always like to throw in an extra incentive. And as much as I would like to like do the illustrations myself and whatnot, after the Marvel one, I've noticed that it's just getting harder and harder to draw these days. So I was like, the best thing I can do, the next best thing, is to go ahead and get it commissioned this time and see what they can do, But yeah, it's been wonderful so far. Even if there's like, the numbers kind of look low over there, it's been a huge plus already. It's been a huge help. Like, the payout is gonna help significantly. It's just, we will have to wait 30 days after it's done, so once that's done, lots of quality of life stuff will come. Radiant today, kind of. We've changed up the theme and the colors a little bit to kind of, match the campfire. And unfortunately, there's a fucking ad break going on. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna take a quick break while there's an ad break, and I'll be right back. Hang tight. Sorry about that. I happened to notice it and I was just like, well, let's go ahead and use the restroom real quickly. Just while we have time and stuff. The primary focus is PvP, getting loot, building a good enough base so you don't get raided. So I wonder if it is like, is it just player versus player, or is there like humans that run around that are, AI that try to raid you and whatnot? But yes, welcome in and see. We're doing the campfire kind of theme today, so I changed the colors a little bit. Those are always fun to do. Like, back on, it was either yesterday in VR chat or the week before, we noticed that not everybody can do like the mouth pops necessarily, but even more differently is like people can also do like kind of music with them. But it's actually really hard to do to keep them like in key and stuff like that. So it's like, I don't know even like where I learned to pick that up, but I feel like maybe it's because I used to like fidget with my mouth a lot as a kid, which is funny because I actually cannot whistle. I learned to do other things like rolling my tongue, doing mouth pops. Never studied like beatboxing too much, but I can make some weird sounds from time to time, and apparently so can Emoto. Welcome in, Jinx. Hoy, Nightshade. Let me give you a shout out and stuff real quickly. How have you been, Raiders? How have you been, Casper? How was tonight? Oh, you're taking a look at Relink. What do you think of it so far? Also, are you playing it on PlayStation or PC? Are you taking a look at the port? How was it? How was it? How was the game? Thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Jackie. And welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so you are on PC, nice. Do you think it runs okay? Are you playing on like gamepad, mouse, keyboard, anything like that? Because I saw some of the reviews and I'm like, I don't know like what to think of the port just yet, so I'm always like, I'll ask somebody I know that plays it, just to get some like opinions and stuff like that. But I'm a big fan of the series. I used to play the mobile game like way too much. So, it feels like I first heard about this game like probably 3+ years ago. So I'm surprised that it's finally out. So hopefully it's really good, nice and fun, and hopefully more characters are going to come out later. It feels like it has to be gamepad gameplay. It runs really good, but it lags your model sometimes. Yeah, the story is okay. I feel like the game and the anime kind of covered it pretty well. But yeah. Also, Jay-Z, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome in. I hope you had a wonderful stream and stuff like that, but I bet that game's exciting. I just hope they bring in Anshira later. That's like one of my favorite characters. Or Yuhol should be in, but I don't remember if I saw her on the roster. I want what are they? Not Ellens. What's the fluffy race called again? Erun? Yeah, Eruns. I need more Erun girls. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Granblue. I never got too much into the fighting game because I kind of suck at fighting games, but yeah. The characters are cool. So even if you don't like know the story and everything, it's still a great game. It's still full of all sorts of fun characters, good voice actors, and stuff like that. Winner, thank you so much for the hydrate. Let me get that for you. Nice. Nice and hydrating. Let's see, I feel like... Let me see, so the PvE elements, giant containers, helicopters, and Bradley. Okay, so they are kind of like loot boxes and whatnot. Not like loot boxes, but you know what I mean. You go and you get them for their loot. You don't have to give EA your money, just game loot. But yeah. It's surprising that like VTube Studio can be a little, I guess, intensive sometimes. So, yeah. If the game's pretty graphic intense, I could see it doing that. It's just part of it though. Just all part of it. Also, I just realized something. Whenever we do upgrade our graphics card, we're gonna have to go back to something else. And I'm pretty sure the level 5 tracking is gonna be fine, but we're on an RTX right now. And if we switch to an AMD, I'm not gonna be able to use NVIDIA Broadcast. But hey, it's gonna be a small price to pay. Because for majority, I should be using my iPhone in the future. It's just I'm kind of preserving it for the anniversary and stuff. But I guarantee we're not going to be able to use it like 24/7, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah. The broadcast, not for like the stream stuff, but like just for the webcam. VTube Studio has, it has two, level 5 options, and one is to use RTX from NVIDIA Broadcast, and it's used for your model tracking, your face tracking and stuff like that. That's how I use it for the most part right now. Which, now that I think about it, I wonder if the reason my webcam is probably not actually dying, it could have had something to do with NVIDIA. I'm using the last stable, the actual last stable one, version 537, because NVIDIA just keeps fucking up the newest drivers, and I don't know if they're ever gonna fix it. It's so weird. It feels like over 6 months have gone by and they've not fixed the critical issue in their drivers. It's almost like they've ignored it, and I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. It do be what it do be sometimes, so. I hope you had a wonderful stream, though. I hope you had a wonderful time. Don't let me keep you too long if you want to take a little bit of a break. If you want to get food, snack, nap, shower, anything like that. Or just winding down for some casual, just chatting styled ASMR. So, just, the usual soft voices and whispers, but while I respond to chat and talk to chat and stuff like that. Something to help them wind down for Sunday night as they go to sleep. Sweet dreams and, just stuff like that. But yeah, to those that don't know me and whatnot, I'll go ahead and do another introduction for y'all. I am Lily Moetsuki. I am the fox on the screen. And tonight, we're back with ASMR content. We usually do ASMR on Sundays, sometimes Mondays as well, at least twice a week. Thank you for the headband circle. Other than that, we do a bit of variety content. Sometimes we do retro games, indie games, voice acting games, or just chatting streams, VR chat streams. Speaking of which, we'll probably do another VR chat stream this week. I do need to take some time out on maybe Wednesday or Thursday and figure out how to set up a VRC lens, because it might help with my computer not lagging too hard and whatnot, if it helps with the resources and anything like that. But yeah. Headbanding, yeah, but I like headbands. I do like the headbands, so those are always welcome. Those are always welcome, yep. But yeah. How's everybody else coming in and stuff like that? Is anybody else like ready to like kind of relax and stuff like that? You make me so sleepy. Oh, I mean, I guess like for tonight and whatnot, that's kind of a like a good thing and stuff like that. Maybe I don't know. It's just like every Sunday night we do try to help people like wind down, relax, and drift off into a nice sleep and stuff like that. Just our usual like soft and comfy ASMR hours. Sometimes we can have like certain themes, but like our theme ASMR is usually like on Mondays or Tuesdays or whenever it happens to be next. I think last week we kind of did some interesting introspection on positive reaffirmation stuff. So I don't know what the next theme is going to be, but hey, I'll figure something else out. Until then, you guys still have me. You still have me on the screen, and yeah, I'll definitely be here to help you wind down tonight. That's what I like to do anyway, so that's just part of it, I guess. We do what we do until we can't do anymore. And right now, there's still a lot to do. There's still a lot to talk about. But yeah, as we help you wind down stuff for the night, we might not do it right away, but I guarantee we'll probably do our usual 100 sheep at some point during the stream. And we might try to do it like the way we did it the first time. We might count from 1 to 10, and then talk a little bit, and then kind of go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until everybody's nice and relaxed and ready to drift off into a slumber. But for those that'll be joining me that are either going to be staying awake or working on the side or maybe even playing the zombie game that we've been playing lately, which I'll be honest, I kind of like. I'm not like addicted to it, but it's been pretty fun to play. But yeah, let me grab a little more of a drink and stuff like that, and then we'll see what anybody else might want to talk about tonight. And otherwise, I might just kind of go off on a tangent. I might find something, to kind of dig into. We had a lot of things coming up. We had a lot of things that we could, either talk about in advance or talk about the future, talk about the upcoming schedules. And one thing that I should really start doing, maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow, talk about the anniversary coming up. Night, night. Good night, Nightshade. Have a good sleep. Have a sweet dream. And I will see you later, okay? Night, night. Favorite fox on the screen? Aww. I mean, I do try to be a good fox. I do try to be the good fox. That's for sure. So, I'm gonna take me a little bit of a drink. I'm gonna clear my throat, so give me just 1 minute. Okay. As usual. Usually after I clean my throat, it takes like a minute or two to naturalize. I guess, I don't think I like abused my voice too much last night. But I might have picked like an interesting trick up. It's a trick that I've not practiced yet. And it's also really hard to actually use and naturalize. There was somebody that was in the VR chat hangout who was really good at imitating a cat. And their voice was, really high pitched and stuff like that. but they got to the point where like it sounded very natural. And when you try to imitate like cat voices and whatnot, it kind of puts your throat in a state of like falsetto. And when you do voices and stuff, you don't really want a falsetto unless you're using it for a specific reason. But like if you're just casually talking, if you're just casually chatting to people and stuff like that, a falsetto is not what you want. Some people do get really good at falsetto voices and just prefer to speak with them. But I always feel like, I don't know, I definitely prefer to hear a more natural voice rather than just the falsettos. But yeah, they can be good sometimes. Welcome in, Violet. Headfat. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Did you have a fun weekend? Did you have a fun and exciting weekend? What all did you get to do? But yeah, we're back for, hold on. I'm gonna have to clean up my throat again. I notice it's getting it sounds weird right now, right? Give me a second. Okay, so now maybe we're good to go again. At least I hope so. So let's see. We have so many fun things coming up. So many interesting things. Some of them might be a little bit spicy. But I'm sure we'll get a chance to show those off later. So let's see. The big thing coming up. In 3 weeks, actually more like less than 3 weeks. It's gonna fall on a Saturday, I think. Yeah. February 24th. We're going to be doing our 2-year anniversary. It'll have been 2 years since we started streaming on Twitch. And we're gonna have a marathon, a celebration, and a little bit of a showcase of like everything. So the 2.0 model should be finally ready to go. We might get a couple of new transition screens, some emotes, maybe an alert or two. Honestly, a lot of that stuff is just gonna be a nice big bonus. The big surprise is kind of like, not really a surprise, it's more like, something that you just knew is going to be there. So the marathon, if anybody's used to how we run the marathons and whatnot, we kind of, we wake up on the mic, we're there until we go to sleep, and sometimes if we can, we'll mix in a sleepover or two. But usually, we're gonna, just keep the stream going 24/7 for a little while. Because they're fun. We've had a lot of fun shenanigans, and I guarantee the VOD of my last anniversary is still out there, over on the YouTube. And some of the clips are still even on Twitch, but yeah. There will be more VR chat, there will be more drinking, there will be more spin the wheel, spin the bottle, spin anything else that we need to get wild, mix in some shenanigans, and just have a good old fun time. That's what I like doing these marathon stuff for. They're just fun. They're just so much fun. But yeah, 2 years. Hard to believe 2 years is coming up. It's gonna be a lot of fun though. I'm just gonna be really excited to see the 2.0 model finally ready to go. That one was originally commissioned, like the art and stuff, like late 2022. Everything was pretty much good to go by the end of summer and fall. But man, we ran into several brick walls. I wasn't able to handle the time needed to work on the live 2D. And then when we finally got it funded, PayPal locked our account up. It's still permanently banned, but like it locked all our funds away for like a good 3 months, so it was just all kinds of like bad. But it was part of it. But now that finally got cleared up, and then we've been waiting on a wait list. It's actually being rigged. It should be done within a week or two. Like I might not get to do like a silly video to advertise it or anything, but we should have everything ready to go by the 24th. So that's probably going to start in the evening. We'll probably start it in the evening, have a big old celebration, and then do like our first sleep. And then we'll wake up on Sunday, and we'll just party hard on Sunday, and then we'll go into a normal week with the marathon. So I've got plenty of things lined up. There's going to be all sorts of interactive stuff. We're finally going to get around to playing like Elden Ring, and anything else that I can think of. It might even be a good opportunity to bring out the Just Dance stuff again as well. So, what kind of things would you guys like be looking forward to the most for the anniversary? Is there any sort of content or activity you'd be very much looking forward to? Whether it's like a game that you'd like want to see me play, an activity you'd want to see me do, or maybe even like a special emote, illustration, anything like that that you'd, be interested in taking a look at. I'm gonna go and move back into whispers for just a little bit and kind of see what we can do there. Just kind of take a look at things and see how everybody's doing tonight, cause, oh man, after a Saturday night, I can tell you that exhaustion just kind of hits you like a train, depending on what you're doing. And when you use up all your energy having all sorts of like fun and stuff like that, Sunday comes around and you're just like, just kind of want to take it easy. Just kind of want to lean back in your chair, or stay in bed a little bit longer. Maybe go to sleep early. Get nice under the covers. Lay against the pillow and start counting sheep. And when the weather's kind of like it has been lately and stuff like that, nice and cold and stuff like that, you just kind of want to rest. You just kind of want to take a nice deep breath and, relax. Relax. And let this fox just kind of talk to your ears a little bit. Tease into your ears just a little bit. And just go from there. But yeah, there'll be some fun stuff. There'll be some wild stuff. And hey, you never know what's going to happen. Now this week and next week are going to be a little weird. If anything, there's a chance that we might end up on mornings again. Cause I tried to get up a little earlier. I didn't want to sleep past 6. I even slept early last night. Hello. Can I tell you a curious fact about crocodiles? Armoro, welcome on in and thank you for the follow. And yeah, most certainly. What do you want to tell us? Is it going to be a joke about Dundee? Or what kind of alligator might you have for us tonight? But yeah, we can take a joke or two, or just a curious fact. Did you know that crocodiles can't stick out their tongues? Oh, really? They have it stuck to the palate and to its membrane throughout its entire length. Maybe that's why they always seem serious. Now that I think about it, you never really do see an image of an alligator with its tongue out. Even if people are drawing it and stuff like that. So that explains why. Interesting. I've never heard of enamelled where the tongue, the palate, the membranes, and everything's all fused. That's an interesting fact. Today I learned. Today I learned. Huh. Well, if you ever see a crocodile with its tongue out, you might wanna, be a little suspicious. That's a pretty cool fact. But yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in. I'm gonna take me another sippy sip. I wonder what like other flavors they might have for the Four Loko. Cause the one gas station that where was it again? It was like 3 hours north of here, so I probably won't be back there again. But they only ever had like two flavors. Even when they would like do restock, it was always fruit punch and blue raz. So who knows? I did like the blue raz one, but I will say I do think the fruit punch one is the best. It's so good, it's so sweet and succulent, and you really don't even taste the alcohol. Even though it's like 12%, you just, get that blast of fruit punch flavor. It's very nice and very nice. Also, guys, I didn't notice earlier. I might have been slow to notice it, but I notice it now. We managed to break through 1,700 followers. That's kind of, kind of impressive. Because I feel like it'd been pretty, fairly paced and whatnot. And then after I started doing ASMR, it just seems like more traction is a... Oh man, I really need to clean my throat. Give me a second, guys. Man, my allergies are just like on a roll tonight. Liquor and poker. Two things that definitely go hand in hand. Well, come on into the channel and thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing tonight? How have you been? How is the weekend treating everybody and stuff like that? Is Brave still? Okay, it's still going. It's just kind of quiet all of a sudden. But yeah. To those of you just joining and stuff like that, there's an ad break going on. I'm sorry about that, guys. I'll take a quick break. I'll properly clear my throat and I'll be right back. Hang tight. Alright. We should be ready to go now. Also, sorry about the ad breaks. Like, I do have the stream manager up, but I keep forgetting to take a look at it. So, anytime they just kind of creep up on me, I'll probably like remember to go and take a bit of a break. be right on back, and we'll be good to go again, you know? Thank you so much for the follow, Metal Broomstick, and welcome on into the channel. How are you doing tonight? How has the weekend been? How is the Sunday night going so far? To everybody just joining in and whatnot, this is Lily Moetsuki. I am the fox on the screen, and tonight we are back on ASMR. And we usually do ASMR for like 2 nights in a row. But I might have to move Monday to Tuesday because, you know, my sleep schedule's been a little bit weird. I mean, it's always weird. It's like weird 24/7. But speaking of 24/7, my body tends to prefer a 25-hour clock, so I kind of like tend to either wake up a little bit later or have to stay up a little bit later. And, you know, after a week, I might be waking up a few hours later. And right now, I'm like waking up at 8 o'clock at night. You know, I'm just like, oh no. Because like 8 o'clock at night is like literally my starting time. At least my usual starting time. Which is why tonight we had to start a little bit later. We started at 10 instead of 8. Sorry, I can't say any more data since I don't understand English. And, or speak English much since I speak Spanish. And I can't understand what you think about the data. And say, oh, no problemo, mi amigo. I, like, can't say much about the, like, how to respond, like, a proper answer, but, like, the fact, like, informamentales or something like that, information. Muchos gracias. I don't know how to say interesting either, but yeah. Don't mind, no problemo. Thank you for the hydrate winner. Let me get that for you, yeah? You're welcome. Do itashimashite. Nice. Thank you for the hydrate winner. Oh, what are you writing down, Lasha? What are you writing down in that little notebook of yours? But yeah. Yeah. Have a good lurk, sub. Have a good lurk, winner. Maybe see you around again sometime. We'll see you then. Until then, have a good night. Listening in and lurking around and stuff like that. I hope everybody will be able to be like nice and comfy tonight. Borek. Let me see. How do I pronounce that? It almost looks like the word regalia, but like reculio. It almost sounds like... It sounds like something you'd hear like in a video game, huh? Boric. I wonder what that is. Yays. Yeah, I was trying to look that up real quickly and stuff like that, but yeah. So, right real quickly, I'll go ahead and do the little announcement and stuff like that. For anybody looking to support the stream and stuff, for free, of course, we are doing a little bit of a sponsored content. Not tonight, but like the thing in the top left for mobile. If anybody has like a few minutes they want to spare, go and check out that game and stuff like that. And you honestly don't even have to play all that long and whatnot. Even if you just get to level 5 and attack a zombie lair and stuff like that, it won't even take you all that long. It'll help the stream out big time. But I won't share that too hard and stuff like that. That's just if anybody wants to support the stream, like a big stream donation without having to spend any money at all. That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is check the video game out, get to level 5, and just do this and that, and yeah, it'll help the stream significantly. Oh, in fact, he's the president of your country. Oh, so is it like Spain's president, Brazil's president, Boric Recalio? If I just look that up, it'll probably tell me the country. But Portugal, maybe? Google won't even tell me, but the first result does mention that he's a president. Oh, so Chile, probably. Yeah, I was gonna say, not Argentina, but definitely in the South America, like, chain of countries and whatnot. But yeah, that's interesting. It's interesting. Sorry about that. I always have to, like, clear my throat because allergies are kind of, weird. One thing that I could do is, no, we tried to, thank you for the headbands in the show. We did try to boost the, I guess the volume a little bit. For, like, brushes and stuff like that. But, I'm not sure which sound that, like, comes up under, so, meh. I might have to invest in, like, another set of brushes or something in the future. Some guy, welcome on in. And welcome on in. Happy Sunday night, happy Sunday evening. How was the weekend? Did you have a fun time? Did you have anything interesting going on? Or did you just get to, have a fun Saturday night with friends? Maybe even Friday night as well? There's a few. I think most of my viewers do tend to be from the US. But we have, like, an interesting variety. I think our second biggest might be Brazil, because I happen to know several Brazilians and stuff like that. So, we know people from all over. Sleep-filled, to be honest. You slept the day away and stayed up all night. That sounds like the typical weekend, huh? The typical weekend. But hey, sometimes the week's so, like, long and tiring that you just need a few days to recover. I like to call it, like, sleep debt. So we cover our sleep debt every time the weekend's here. And then we just kind of go from there. Whether it's next to the fire, whether it's under the covers, but yeah. Some nice snuggles, some nice whispers, and just some nice kind of soft voices and stuff to kind of help everybody, like, wind down and whatnot. It is what we do, and tonight I am definitely trying to, keep it more on the relaxing side of things. Although, like, I'm mildly tempted to get a little bit, a little bit gremlin and stuff like that. Maybe just get a bit playful and just kind of, make some either interesting noises or kind of tease a little bit of, this and that, It's all that I can do, because I like to, that's why, like, I'm in VR chat and stuff like that a lot. I like to move around a lot. I like to not really dance, but it's just like I can't stand still. So I'm always moving around. I'm always trying to be energetic, because I am a fox, Going to learn English. I can understand you and tell you more random facts. Alright, no worries. I wish you the best of luck on your studies. Learn some good English and be more English, or I don't know. As long as you're happy and you get to be yourself. But learning a new language is always fun. Hello, pizza. welcome back, and welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? We are doing some ASMR content tonight and just winding down from a wonderful weekend. A nice, relaxing weekend, you know. Although we got a little bit crazy yesterday in VR chat and stuff like that. Our Sunday ASMR is usually more of a, let's just kind of chat. Let's do some ASMR and, you know, help everybody wind down, relax, and just, you know, just kind of get ready to go to sleep and stuff like that. So, I have this thing with me. You can kind of hear the packaging just a little bit. My allergies are just a little bit high tonight, so I'm like, okay, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad, but I'm going to go and take a Ricola, and see if it helps my throat just a little bit. And we'll go from there. We'll keep talking. Maybe we'll count some sheep or something, or talk about what we can expect coming up. Because I think I went off on a tangent. I think we were talking about my schedule just a moment ago. Night, night. Good night, Amaro. Take it easy. Rest well. Buenos noches. Okay. So, hopefully it doesn't sound too bad, but yeah. I'm gonna go in and suck on this Ricola. And maybe it'll help my throat out just a little bit. So let's see. So yeah, we might be either on super late evenings and stuff like that, or we might even be doing morning streams this week. But it really depends. Like when my next allergy appointment is, because I need to see my doctor this week for like my ADHD medication and whatnot. Like once I run out of that, it's kind of like no bueno. You know, brain doesn't like to think too well. But, you know, I got a few spares, but I would very much like to get that filled as soon as I can. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. Oh, you're making out the bells? I'm surprised I have not bumped into them tonight, but yeah. Let me go ahead and get that out for you right now. And we'll see how they sound. Oh? What do you mean, oop? Like oopsies? Yeah, I forgot like last weekend. But I remember to put on my leash while I was in VR chat yesterday. And I swear, it makes it so much more fun. Cause like when you put them on, like if you just stand still, they kind of don't react. But the second you start doing something fun or silly or wild, it makes a lot of noise and people like, you know, they notice. Kind of. Or just like, oh, I hear that bell. And it's just like, yeah. What's Lily doing? You know? You can put me on a collar, but you can't like necessarily put me on a leash. But the bells themselves are technically leashed to the collar, so, you know? You can leash my bells, but you can't leash me necessarily, you know? But yeah. I mean, I know some people think like a collar must have a leash, but I'm like, you know, I'm one of those people that you can't pin down necessarily to a leash. I'm too wild. I'm too free. What are you guys thinking about? Like, what's the confusion coming from? Like, I put on the collar, but I don't put on the, you know, like, the leash is the string that you use to, like, you know, yank somebody's collar. So I wear the collar, but I don't wear the leash, because you can't tie me down, you know? I can be a bit of a bad fox sometimes. I don't like to sit still. I like to move around. But yeah, when I move around, it makes the sounds. It makes the sounds. But there's some cute sounds. You're thinking of food? You're thinking of food, are you really? You know, pizza does sound pretty good. Maybe I should make some pizza tonight instead. Also, if you hear any weird sounds like that, forgive me. For the next like 20 minutes or so, I've got what do they call like the throat larynges or something like that? Basically, it's a spice and herb mixed cough drop. It's to help me breathe because I'm having some issues trying to like just, stay like in the ASMR range and stuff like that tonight. So it's just like, okay, I need a little bit of assistance. So I just wanted to go and grab the cough drop a little bit, and I can tell it's already kind of helping me a little bit. You're gonna eat me? No. I mean, it depends. Pizza does taste good, 4 cheese, pepperoni, meat lovers, maybe even a buffalo chicken or barbecue chicken, maybe a sausage pizza, maybe a deep dish, stuffed crust, hand tossed, thin and crispy, or maybe you like a pan, Please have mercy. Oh, I'll have mercy on you when it comes to, when it comes to delicious pizza. Everybody wants a bite of pizza, Everybody likes all that delicious cheese flavor just melting all over their mouth. And the taste of the sauce, the bread, the butter, the herbs, and oh my god, the cheese. It's so good. Ah, Lily, never change, you cutie. What do you mean change? What do you mean? What did I do? Man, I don't know what they put in it besides I guarantee there's at least lavender, peppermint, and maybe lemongrass. But I'm able to breathe so much better with these things. My fellow pizzas, we will overrun these humans. Lily, your voice is really smoothing. I think I might fall asleep while playing 14. Oh no. That might, especially if you're reading and whatnot, you definitely don't want to lose focus. But if you're just relaxing, if you're just doing some quest grinding, or if it's hard to focus on the story, then yeah, it does have a bit of a narcoleptic effect. It does have a bit of there's a word that I can't find. It's not deliberating. Maybe I'm thinking of tranquilizing, but it's just, that voice when you just kind of lay down on the bed at night, and we are basically 17 plus. We are geared towards more mature audiences, but we don't do anything that's explicit, lewd, or anything against TOS. But yeah. It's basically adult humor, I guess is our age rating. Yep. The 18 gang. Just like Gangnam Style. 18 plus. And however pluses that we might need after that and stuff like that. But yeah, it is a Sunday night. It is a Sunday night. And that usually means that, Monday whether we're going back to work or doing the work that we're like already used to doing and stuff like that, we're gonna need the best sleep that we can get. We're gonna need to wind down, just relax. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm here to give you the best sleep that you can get. That way you can have the sweetest dreams possible. You'll have such a good sleep that Monday will feel like a blessing. And work won't stop us at all. And then we'll be, relaxed basically for another Monday. And the rest of the week, we won't have anything else to worry about. The train master. Welcome on in. And thank you for the follow. I am Moetsuki, and I am the fox on the screen. Tonight we're doing a little bit of ASMR. Just, help everybody relax and wind down to get ready to go to sleep for the night and stuff like that. But yeah, if you had a wonderful weekend or an exciting weekend or did anything fun, feel free to share us a story if you want and whatnot. Otherwise, welcome on in. It's nice to meet you as well. It's nice to meet you. I am Lily Moetsuki and I am the fox on the screen. But yeah, our ASMR Sundays are our just chatting hours, but with a soft kind of sleepy voice. Oh, you know one, alright. What kind of a story do you have for us tonight? Also, apologies to those just coming in and stuff. I am licking a Ricola right now. That way it helps my throat. My allergies can be a little bit weird sometimes, so, it helps. It helps try to keep the allergies at bay. Always subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're trying to push more content there. So, any of my clips, VODs that are subject to copyright and stuff like that, we're slowly trying to move more content there, so yeah. I'm glad you followed and I'm glad you enjoyed. So, Goo Goo Potato, welcome on in. And thank you so much for the follow to the channel. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in. Yep. So, in case anybody missed out, this is Lily Moetsuki, and I'll be your ASMR artist for tonight. Maybe not tomorrow night, but maybe again on Tuesday. My sleep schedule is definitely kind of out there right now, so I need to figure out when I'll be able to see a doctor on maybe Tuesday, and if I'm around for Tuesday night, Tuesday morning, we might switch over to maybe some Tevi, because we need to finish that, or, I'll figure out what I can do. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been waiting for the Elden Ring to start, but guess what? That's definitely going to be one of the first things we get around to when it's time for our marathon streams. And I'll definitely be making up for last Friday's lack of VR chat. Maybe on a Wednesday or Friday again. That way I can show you the updates. You're doing great. I hope everybody feels the same. I hope so too as well. I hope everybody can be nice and relaxed and just feel nice, cozy, great, and just ready to wind down and stuff for the night. Let's see what kind of story you have for us. So, I had Dunkin' Donuts, and the most annoying thing happened. They said that they didn't have donuts, and said please cancel your order. So I didn't say anything. then they said, cancel your order. And I was like, they don't have donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, it's like, oh, what do you do in a situation like that? Because that's like one of those situations where like you either run out of dough, maybe the baker oven's not working, something like that. It's weird. It's like when you go to a pizza shop and they don't have pizza, but they have everything else. They have little nuggets that you can get. They have little sweet sauce. It's just like, yeah, why no donuts? But hey, I guarantee they have a good reason. May not be the best reason, but I mean, it happens. It happens to the best of us, whether we like it or not. So, it is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, hold on. I need to shift the Ricola to the other side of my throat. Because, like, if you leave, like, a cough drop, like, in a certain place for a little while, it, like, starts to stick to the side of your mouth. So I'm like, okay, then we'll put it on the other side of the mouth for now. But yeah, so other things that I've been thinking about, just because I've been having a lot of fun with ASMR lately. I feel like, if I put a little more time and planning into it and whatnot, it's really not too much of a difference from, like, some just chatting streams and whatnot. Now, we can't drive it with anything like YouTube necessarily. But I'm like, well, if we end up getting enough, like, sponsorship money, I was thinking maybe not just the graphics card, but maybe I'll do you guys a bit of a favor. I might put some of the extra funds that we get towards the ASMR microphone myself. That way, I can reward you guys from one ear to the other. Because I'm kind of like, well, I also want it myself, because I also want to play around with it. But I'm also kind of like, well, maybe there's a lot of people that do want it. It's just, it's really hard to afford them sometimes. So, there's an ad break going on. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta pee. Like every 30 minutes for some reason. I'll be right back. Hang tight. we're ready to go again. So, let's get nice and comfy and stuff like that. I can feel like my throat's starting to relax a little bit more. And, yeah, I can, I can start to do more of like a bedtime kind of voice. Kind of like, if we're gonna be relaxing near a campfire or something like that, then maybe it's time that, bonk, why are you bonking me? I'm not being risque, I'm just being a little bit playful as well. I'm just trying to, I'm not trying to riz anybody out. But I mean, hey, if that happens, then, that's just part of life. And, it's what we do. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats, Lashu. Let me get some water for you as well. No bonk, just pat. No bonk, just pat. Amen to that, amen to that. Listen to the fox right there. That's true. That is 100% true. It's so good, so good, so good, so good. I got the blue raspberry flavor tonight. So it's like energy and hydration all in the same bottle. Alrighty, yep. Pat the fox, pat the frog. They both start with an F, So we push our F to pay respects. Whether it's for the fox, or whether it's for the frog, then, yeah. It's just, it is what we do, so, Now, what kind of voice might be good for helping you, like, relax and stuff like that? Maybe I should, start to, oh my god, that's a funny little emote right there. I do like, some of the black and white cut-ins and whatnot. They're a little different. They're a little interesting, but yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to come up with some, like, playful bedtime kind of ASMR scripts in the future. Maybe not necessarily anything that does, like, little sounds, but, like, sometimes I get into the mood and it's just like, well, maybe I just want to be the playful little fox tonight. Maybe I want to play the fun sister. Maybe not anything that's like, GFE or anything like that. Hot dog. I'm surprised like Twitch allowed an emote like that. But hey, if somebody manages to get it to work, then that's perfectly fine. It's interesting though. I do know that Twitch doesn't let you use like emotes that have like the letters and stuff in them. Multiple letters are fine, but like, I guess, I don't know. I forget like the reason behind it, but it is what it is. So, until then, raid Shadow Legends. Except, no, not really. We're advertising something else tonight. Well, not tonight, but like kind of off to the side for the next like couple of days. That's all we're doing. But I must say, it's been a fun game. Like, I had a lot of fun with the ant game the last time. But, puzzles and survive, I'll be honest. The first time I looked at the game, it didn't look good. I didn't like the way it looked. But something about after playing the ant game, the game looked better. And the game was actually fun. But I'm a sucker for match 3 games. Oh, no worries. I don't see it as self-promotion. Using emotes is all about sharing emotes. And that's perfectly fine. But yeah, voice. Sometimes you just, you know, you want to get next to the mic and you just kind of want to gracefully whisper. You just kind of want to, and the best way that we can do is kind of be like, just kind of catch your breath just a little bit. Because sometimes, like when I do like the deeper voices and whatnot, I run out of breath. But I mean, they can be a lot of fun, You just have to, I guess, know where you're wanting to put your pronunciation. Because you don't want to lose your ability to be like relaxing and stuff like that. You definitely want to be able to maintain it to a certain extent. But yeah. If we just kind of lighten up just a little bit and put a little bit more behind like the whispers and stuff like that, then we can also try to maybe get them like right here as well. Welcome in, Orky. How are you doing tonight? Boop. Boop. I need to get an animated booping emote in the future. They're so cute. I just always forget, but like, oh, maybe I can do that one as a bonus for this sponsorship. Get a little booping emote. It's so cute. But yeah, how are you doing? How is the weekend going for you? How are you doing tonight? We are just doing some like comfy cute ASMR for our Sunday nights. We have a long weekend, a fun weekend, and just kind of some crazy times on VR chat on Saturday nights, and then Sunday is always like our chance to kind of unwind, relax, and just be silly, playful, and just kind of make like random sounds sometimes and whatnot, because I can be a little bit silly. Or just unhinged a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I like to do like a couple of random things from time to time, whether it's counting sheep or just going like. Yeah, that's not a good mouth pop. I got a Ricola in my mouth right now, so it's like I'm having to be cautious with it, I guess. You're doing good, I'm glad to hear. Playing Overwatch right now? Nice. Okay. Let's move this little cough drop to the other side of my mouth. And then, just kind of keep it nice and cozy tonight. And just kind of, make sure that everybody is nice and relaxed. I gotta make sure everybody's being a good boy or a good girl that wants to get tucked in tonight, that wants to go to sleep and have some adorable, wholesome dreams, Some nice, sweet dreams with the sugar on top, Like the star fell down, but instead of a star, it's a strawberry full of surprise. Right on top of your forehead, send you some deliciously, sugary treats inside of your dreams. Like an injection straight to the brain. Right down to the brain, right down to the dream, right down to the cerebellum. The cerebellum is where the magic happens. And when the magic happens there, it transfers all those memories over to the hippocampus. The hippocampus, and the part of the brain that stores your memories. Now, we don't always remember our dreams. Sometimes we only remember little bits of our dreams, but I guarantee you, the hungry hippo has a lot to devour in a single night. So if your hippocampus doesn't remember everything, try to help it out just a little bit sometimes. And maybe write your dreams down. There's a little, there's a couple of tricks that you can do to kind of help you remember some of your dreams. Even if they're the most crazy of dreams. Even if they make you a little bit of spicy. And, you just kind of wake up one day and, oh, it's time to say hello to the rest of the world. The good morning and the alarm clock that keeps you from staying asleep. Hopefully. If you're anything like me, I get really good at disabling the clock. Even if I put a puzzle on it, my brain knows the answer to the puzzle. Oh, wait, I have a genius idea for anybody that has alarm clocks. Require your alarm to require an answer, like a trivia question. Like, when is my birth date? When was James Bond first released? What is James Bond's number? 007. And I guarantee you less people would be able to sleep through that and sleepwalk, turning off their alarms. I don't sleepwalk, but I do sleepwalk when it comes to turning off my alarm. Staying nice and relaxed while the chaos is going down. Oh, the chaos on the field or the chaos in bed? Because we gotta fight our own battles tonight if we're gonna get to the good vibes, the good sweet dream, sleep and stuff like that. I entered as soon as you said, good morning. And I felt called out. Oh, I was just being a little bit silly. Giving an example of, how some people wake up to an alarm clock and not even remember turning it off. Because I do that all the time. I've gotten really good at, disabling the alarm in the simple puzzles. But yeah, that's all I was talking about. Well, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you happen to be. Welcome on into the channel, and thank you, Anastasia, or Antasia Delivia, for the follow, and welcome on into the channel. I am Lily Moetsuki, the fox on the screen, and tonight we're doing our Sunday edition of Just Chatting ASMR. I'm a little tipsy and just a little bit, full of energy, so I'm kind of okay, let's not be too much of a gremlin and focus on relaxation. Let's help people wind down, get some good sleep. Whether they need that strawberry of dreams to come down from the sky, straight to the cerebellum, to the brain, to the brain, to the memories, and the memories, straight to the hippocampus. Because that's where our memories are stored. But okay, enough of that. We're all gonna drift off to a wonderful sleep at some point. Whether it's now, whether it's later, whether it's then, whether it's at nighttime, morning time, or if you're like me, probably sleeping around noon. Because my sleep schedule just always moves. It never stays still. So I might be waking up at noon, I might be waking up at 8, 9, 10, 3 o'clock in the morning. At some point, I'll be on a normal schedule again. So that's the thing tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream might be more of a Tuesday morning. It depends. The first thing that I need to do, I don't think they open till 9 o'clock, but 9 o'clock, I have to go and call the doctor. I gotta schedule me an appointment. And then I gotta go get my refills. And then I'll be good to go. I don't need much else after that. I just need to make sure that my ADHD medicine is all good to go. And then I can fix my schedule after that. So whether it's a morning stream, whether it's an afternoon stream, or whether it's an evening stream, this little fox is definitely going to find her way back onto the screen. To an ASMR stream near you, to a Just Chatting stream near you, or some more VR chat near you. But yeah, don't worry. I know exactly what you mean. On a night like tonight, where it's nice, quiet, maybe kind of cold outside. We're doing all that we can, whether we're next to a heater, whether we're next to the campfire, we're definitely trying to stay warm. And, we definitely don't want to get out of the covers now, do we? So instead of the covers, we can just kind of, have a little bit of a pillow talk. A pillow chat, if we will, to help you wind down and go to sleep. You're back with another curious fact about crocodiles. I'd go for it. I'd love to hear it, yeah? I ate night-night pizza. Thank you for stopping by, little frog. And I'll see you later, okay? Night-night. Night-night. Buenas noches. But yeah. We're just gonna get all kinds of cuddly and stuff tonight. And just be nice and soft. Trademarked, of course, I always want to be a little bit of not really a brat, but maybe more like a gremlin. I like to play around. I like to be weird, but maybe in like a cute kind of way. I don't know. Anything that helps you sleep at night, I guess you could say. I just want to make you happy. I just want to make you nice and comfy and just, overly wholesome, overly warm, and whether we're side by side, right next to your ears, or anything like that, I'm definitely gonna wish you some nice, sweet dreams. We're gonna drift off into a dream together, just like a board game of Candyland. So, my dear, my mister, my missus, my fluff, whatever you happen to be or whatever you want to be tonight is for you to pick the dream that you want to see, the dream that you want to coexist with. So, we'll save the board game for here in just a moment, because while we're in Candyland, candy's not the only thing we get to snack on here, no. Candyland is full of all the gumdrops and sweets and delicate desserts, including Pocky. Speaking of Pocky, welcome in, Lily. Thank you for the Pocky redeem. How are you doing? I'm doing alright tonight. Maybe just a little bit tipsy, a little bit tired from yesterday, but I'm good. I'm great, and I'm having fun. Let me catch up with the chat first. Even if you don't believe it, crocodiles can go up to 2 years without eating after a good feast due to their slow metabolism. Oh, wow. So is that why they either tend to swallow something's whole and it's sleep most of the day, under the sun or in the water? They're interesting. They only move when they need to. That way they only eat when they need to. Interesting. Doing good? Had to drive carefully to work today, as the snow was hindering visibility. Oh, yeah, it can be hard to drive in the snow sometimes. Sometimes it can be kind of dangerous, but yeah. I'm glad you made it through just fine. I'm glad you're doing well just fine as well. It's good to see you again. It's good to hear from you again. Happy weekend. Happy start of the week. How was the weekend? Did you do anything fun? Anything silly? Video games? Stuff like that? How was Clara's stream yesterday? I missed out on it because my sleep schedule shenanigans are back, so I didn't wake up till 8 o'clock at night. But let me grab that box of Pocky. We need a new box tonight. We're down one box and ready to go to our next one. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy opened. could have swore I had the Pocky reading disabled for ASMR since sometimes I can dry up my throat. But I think tonight I'll be okay. This Rico is helping my throat out like quite a bit and stuff. So, bottoms away, down the hatch they go and stuff like that. Johan onto Irving. Welcome on in and thank you so much for the follow to the channel. How are you doing? To those just coming in, stuff like that, I am Lily Moetsuki. I am the fox on the screen. Tonight, we're doing some ASMR content to wind down from a fun but tiring but exciting weekend. That way we can all relax together and just take it easy, de-stress, and just, get ready for the Monday ahead of us. So, a little bit of sleeping, a little bit of resting, a little bit of whatever comes out of my mouth. We're just gonna have some pillow talk and drift off into a nice, wonderful sleep. But if you're into some more of that stuff and whatnot, we tend to do ASMR about twice a week. Usually, Sunday is like our designated day, and I do like to do Monday as well. But if I have to move Monday, it might be on Tuesday or it might be on Wednesday. Whatever the case, I'll be back. ASMR content, variety content, we do a lot on the channel. Okay, sorry for the long delay. I have the Pocky Stick for you right here, Lily. Thank you so much for the chocolatey treat. Now, let's see how it sounds. If it sounds bad, let me know. Because we've not done this on an ASMR stream in a while. And I usually don't, so this is either a rare treat or a rare curse. Here we go. Welcome in colors, and how are you doing tonight? You hear a fox nibbling my skull? Aw, I'm sorry, did I bite that hard? I promise I won't give you a concussion or anything. I might just need to nibble on your ears a little bit. I might just need to make some crunchy sounds right next to you, but I promise you're safe. I promise I'm not gonna hurt you or anything. I'll be nice and gentle. Root beer. And bunches of Pringles, barbecue flavored Pringles. Welcome on back, Ignis. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing as well? Colors, how are you doing? How are you two doing? Did you do anything fun and exciting this weekend? Did you get to get crazy? Or did you just get to relax? We're definitely going to relax tonight as we drift off to a wonderful slumber. As we get ready for our Mondays. Whether it's a work day or a day full of responsibilities, we're definitely going to be well energized and ready for anything. We can definitely do anything. But the perfect sleep, the perfect rest, and the perfect relaxation definitely go a long ways into making sure that we're ready for whatever tomorrow has in store for us. Whether I'm right next to you tonight or right next to you tomorrow morning, I am always in your ears, ready to support you. J-Senpai, welcome on in. And thank you so much for the follow to the channel. To those of you just coming and stuff like that, I am Lily Moetsuki, Fox on the screen, and comfy ASMR Sundays for you tonight, and at least one more night this week probably, but yeah, usually on a Sunday. So you played some Ribby on the weekend. It was fun. I noticed that there are custom-made maps that got me excited. games have user-made options. And then this would probably look good with a scan line filter. So you found software that can put an overlay like that on the computer. Oh, really? Did it work the way you wanted to? Yeah, I'll be honest. I've not looked at Radley Ribby's workshop, but I bet it's pretty good. You know, the game still has an active fan base, and I bet Tevi brought in a lot more people as well. I still need to finish that game. It's been like over a month since we last played it, but hey, if I have an odd day this week, I'll definitely try to do some more Tevi. Sure did. Let me mess with my opacity and stuff. That's always fun to work with. Little filters or like post-processing stuff. Then, you know, that's definitely the way to do it. That's definitely the way to go about it, just to make sure it works nicely. It works nice and neatly. But yeah, for those just coming in and stuff like that, I won't do too many advertisements for it tonight and stuff like that. But if you're used to seeing people like doing sponsorships and stuff like that for video game stream elements and things like that, we are actually doing one right now for the puzzles and survival. So up there in the left, any extra funds that we get from that will probably go over directly into the ASMR microphone funds. So by simply playing a video game for a couple of minutes, whether you're getting to level 5, doing a zombie lair in an alliance, or even getting the 5-star hero from the first bonus, all of that tremendously helps the channel. It's a very nice sponsorship and stuff like that. So even just playing a little bit can be a massive donation for the stream. And I'm going to put all the extra funds that we get towards the ASMR microphone. So to those of you looking to speed up the process of us getting the ASMR microphone, that is an option. That is a completely free option to support the channel and stuff like that. But yeah, I won't advertise it too much since. Goddamn, why is there an ad break? I always want to take the longer ad break option, but yeah, I'll go ahead and rest my voice. I'll be right back. Hang tight, guys. Okay. Now, I had to restart my chat, so if you saw the message pop up, sorry about that. Or not the message, the little sound that plays in OBS. But yeah, we're back. Sorry about that. We're good to go again. I got cut off of my own ad while trying to do a little bit of an ad myself. The irony. One game that you always think about when it comes to user-made levels is Jazz Jackrabbit 2. Ever played that old PC game? It doesn't ring the bell. I'd have to look it up. Jazz Jackrabbit 2 is described as a 2D Sonic game with guns. That'd be an interesting spin on the genre to do. I can see what it means by whatchamacallit, Sonic styled. But yeah, I'd never heard or seen this one. But it definitely looks like it has all those retro, like tile sets, graphics and stuff. It's on GOG. I might take a look at it later if I have an itch for like retro inspired games and stuff like that later. That'll be definitely something worth taking a look at. So, let's see. I'm kind of surprised that we're already going along like 2 hours and stuff. I feel like today's just kind of like vanishing, and I don't know. I think it's because I'm having like so much fun with ASMR tonight. I want to keep going. I want to keep like playing around. I kind of like keep on teasing each and everybody's ears and stuff like that. So it just sometimes you can't get enough of it, you know. Sometimes you can't get enough. But ASMR can be an interesting genre where it's essentially sometimes just like chatting streams and stuff. But instead of just chatting streams, it's more like just chatting, but the way that you chat and stuff, the way that you act, the way that you interact, you know, it changes. You can be more delicate, you can be more direct, you can be a little bit more, you know, you can put some atmosphere behind your voice. You can make it sound like you're like next to somebody. You can like try to like whisper in their ears and stuff like that. Or I think our brave thing is like not working too well. I might restart the video audio, and we're immediately getting crackles. So, you know, I think it's because it's trying to emulate like a real fireplace. So, as the fire dies down, you know, it might not make as many of the sounds anymore, but hey, there's technically, you know, a campfire theme that we're emulating tonight, but hey, if it doesn't make too much of a sound, then that's okay, it's okay. I hope you guys didn't hear my phone buzzing. I might have to disable that one notification later, but it is what it is, it is what it is, and it does what it does, and it does what it loves, you know. But yeah. Anybody do anything interesting lately? Anything fun, exciting? Anything you're looking forward to on, say, Monday? Something during this week, maybe? Or do you want me to pry it deep from within your ears? Do you want me to be foxy and like have to search your memories, your thoughts? Do I have to get inside of your brain tonight as I help you relax and wind down? Just right next to your ears. Thank you for the headphones, Lily. Thank you for the headphones. And welcome in for Linus. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing? Did you have a fun weekend? Did you have an exciting weekend? What all have you been up to? We are back on our ASMR Sundays tonight. And, well, we did start a little bit later. You know, my sleep schedule is starting to shift a little bit, so that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine, because, you know, we've definitely got places to go, people to see, and things to talk about. All night long, or however long it needs to be. But yeah, I figure since we're like 2 hours in and stuff like that, next ad break I probably want to keep an eye on it. That way I can trigger it myself and take a longer break and stuff. Thank you for the hydrate for Linus. I have it right here, right next to me. Let's get some sippy. Nice. Oh, that definitely helps the throat. Keeps me nice hydrated. And the recall is definitely helping with the allergies, so now I can just kind of focus on you guys again. But yeah, I guess while we're still going off on tangents, what if we mix in a little bit of sheep time as well? And still, Grimlock the Cheetah Lord, welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. You're just in time for some cozy and comfy ASMR time. We're just here to wind down and relax and stuff like that, you know? Just ready to take it easy a little bit and go into Monday nice and relaxed, rested, and full of energy. But yeah, hope you had a wonderful weekend and stuff like that. Did you get to do anything fun? Like on Saturday? Did you play like any games? Did you hang out with friends? Or anything like that yesterday? Or even Friday night? Welcome in, Mythos. Good evening to you. Good evening, Mythos. How are you doing tonight? How are you doing this weekend? Did you get to do anything fun? Anything exciting, relaxing, or, any special stories? Hopefully you both have a wonderful evening as well. But yeah, we're back on ASMR tonight, doing some, some comfy chat, some really soft chat, and just, good times, good vibes, and things like that. I downloaded a SNES emulator and a ROM of Super Mario Legend of the Seven Stars to see if it can still hold up to the original. I mean, the remake, yeah. I think the remake does pretty good, but I'll be honest, I think I still prefer the original. Now, I have not played the remake, but I have played the original one multiple times. And they did change some things that I wasn't a fan of in the remake. But it's still, it's still pretty good. They've expanded the post-game gauntlet, like their content with the gauntlet. But, there's certain things that they will never replace from the original. And I think the original is worth it. Both are worth it, but if you can only ever play one of them, I highly recommend the OG one. The OG one, the OG music, the OST is just, it's so full of memories. It's so full of good memories and everything like that. You're okay? Had a rough day, but I am happy to be nice, home, and chillin'. Sorry to hear that was rough and whatnot, but maybe we can help. And maybe we can just help you, wind down and relax tonight. We'll be an extra, nice, gentle, maybe a little foxy here and there, but, yeah. We're definitely here to, help you wind down and relax and stuff. So, welcome on in. So, I'm gonna finish this reclass so I can properly move and stuff like that. And then I think we'll start with some sheep. And then we'll keep doing tangent conversation, every 10 sheep and stuff like that. And I guarantee I can find something to talk about. The splash damage, if you perfectly do it timed, it is really good in the remake. Oh. Now, is that in the default difficulty? Is it also the thing in the harder difficulty? The splash is a pretty interesting thing, but I'm always gonna be the one to say that it might make the game easier. So I might have mixed feelings with that to an extent, but hey, that's just my own opinion. I'm a sucker for OG games, hard games, SNES, NES difficulty, unfair difficulty by today's standards. But I mean, it's a nice quality of life. It's a nice little change, I guess you could say. Could do without the splash damage. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, they do have the option to use the original OST, but I could probably understand why they didn't allow for the original graphics. I imagine they would have ran into some complications at some point with that, or I don't know. But it is a shame. But worst case scenario, we always have the original. Whether it's on the Nintendo shop, if it is the Switch's emulator, or on our own emulators, or our own consoles and cartridges. So it's a perfectly timed hit. Oh, that keeps reminding me at some point, we do need to take a look at Super Mario RPG 7 Stars Armageddon. I haven't forgot about that, but it might be a while before we do that, because aside from Elden Ring, I do want to make some time for some retro games, and maybe a couple of ROM hacks and whatnot. So, we'll see what we can do at the end of the month. The triple moves and Toad Assist are also a new thing that they added to remake. Oh yeah, like the super attack. And yeah, they did tweak Geno just a little bit, if I remember correctly. There are remakes out there for other games that lets you switch between an original SNES style graphic and a new modern 3D. Oh, I'd not heard of that. So I wonder if that's like a way to play like with the OG graphics, but with the modern day systems, numbers, and things like that. But yeah, it is what it is. Legend of the Axum Rangers. At some point, I'd like to look at that one as well. The first one I definitely want to take a look at is going to be the Armageddon one. But if I have time, I'll take a look at that one too, because I still have that one in the bombs that you had mentioned the other time we were talking about them. But yeah, once again, just a quick little exclamation mark PNS ad. For those looking to help out with the ASMR microphone, getting a new graphics card and everything, we are currently being sponsored by Puzzles and Survival. Basically, it's like an incremental clicker city builder zombie survival game, and just by spending a couple of minutes to getting to level 5, doing the attack on the zombie lair, or even picking up the 5 stars hero, you can support the stream significantly. I'll be honest, if we had 4 people do all 3 of the objectives, that would pay for the ASMR mic alone. Now, the first thing that we do have to save up for is the graphics card, but if anybody's got a few extra minutes and a cell phone and wants to help speed up the process to getting the ASMR mic for free, you can definitely do that. Other than that, I'll not talk about it too much tonight. I will say, however, that I have actually been enjoying the game. I still have it installed, and I still try to burn my stamina, my AP and stuff like that. And it's got a nice loop. The training of the units, it gives you enough speed up to kind of play with. Maybe not all at once. I always save the big speed, the base building, the headquarters, for when I'm going to sleep. That way I get a nice free shave off the timers, and just kind of take it slow. But it's been a nice cozy game. I need to get myself an entire new computer so I can play more demanding games like Marvel's Spider-Man, chugs like it. Oh, I've even heard the new Grand Blue game takes quite a few resources. And then there's even what was it? Oh, what was it? Power World. Even Power World, the highest settings can be a little demanding. But for me, it's mostly because I like the VRAM for VR chat. And if we do a lot more VR chat content, VR chat chatting, VR chat gaming, VR chat hosted events, that way I can showcase like more worlds and interactables and textures and stuff like that. That's why I want to upgrade the graphics card so bad. But it's also going to be important because it's going to help with my vision. Like I tend to get like some right eye strain because the prescription in my glasses and lens are just a little bit different. That's not a good thing. But if the graphics are turned down low or the resolution's turned down low, it significantly increases the glare that my right eye is like, having to stare at. So the easiest way to do it would be to, go ahead and beef up the graphics card. Now, ideally, as long as my vision doesn't change too much, and I keep forgetting to go to see the eye doctor. I really need to see the eye doctor soon. It's been over a year and a half. But as long as my prescription hasn't moved, then I will get a matching prescription to the ones in my headset and get some new glasses maybe this summer. Because that'll be cheaper than trying to get new lenses for my VR headset. I think that's what I should focus on. Hell, if I even had the prescription for my VR lens around, I should probably just go ahead and order some new glasses lens. But like, there's no way that's gonna happen before the anniversary, and I don't want to sacrifice time for the anniversary. So I'm gonna try to plan all of that stuff for like maybe April, late April, early April. It depends. But I'll have to wait on it either way. I put Power World on low setting when I test out some mods. Oh, I might have to lower the settings if I add mods to it later. Just because I know that's going to be a little unoptimized and whatnot. But hey, that's fine. It's all in a day's work. And so they say, It's all in a day's work. Power World have a mod that lets you play as a sexy Venomon. Oh, they're even starting to do character mods. I mean, I'll be honest, I thought Unity was like more moddable. But apparently Unreal Engine 5 games are even easier to like mod and whatnot. And this makes sense because there's a lot of mods out there for like the Yakuza games, which is funny. So the fact that there's mods already for Power World, it says a lot about the accessibility to modifying the game. In like a good way though. So, let me see. When's that next ad coming up? In like 5-6 minutes. In 5-6 minutes, I'll manually trigger it so I can take a proper break. And that might be the last break that we have to do for the night. And then I can just focus on the ASMR content after that. But yeah. I want some mouth pops. Let me get some water. Let me hydrate for you. And I'll do them. Okay. Getting it right sometimes is a little tricky. Because I notice like sometimes like it's either perfect or it's a little soft or it's There's definitely different ways that you can do it. It's kind of like the pressure that you build up before the bop. So you can either do it as like soft as like, or if you like really amp it up, you can even do like. But sometimes, like, my lip just kind of slips and it doesn't even make a sound. But yeah, you're really bad at those? Yours are very healthy. I guess it's because, like, the bobs can also kind of, like, imitate your, not really your voice, but, like, your cadence, your resonance, your, like, the tone of your voice. After all, the sounds do come from the same mouth that you used to speak with and stuff. So it might only make sense that they kind of like imitate each other to like a slight extent. But I mean, I would just be guessing at that point now, wouldn't I? Violet, well, come on in. How are you doing? Yep, yep, yep. Popcat. Or in this case, it's more like Pop Fox, I guess you could say. So let's not delay too much on our sheep time. We can even call them lamb balls if we wanted to, because everybody's being addicted to Power World right now. That game is consuming everybody. Now, I've consumed about maybe 83 hours myself, but I'm kind of waiting for like more updates, some more hot fixes and stuff like that, because it's been a blast. It's been wonderful. I love the game. Absolutely. And at some point I do want to start like a fresh file on stream, but I can wait. I can wait just a bit longer to, get around to it and stuff. It's so good though. It's so fun. My current favorite pal is definitely Catrice. Or Catrice. Catrice. However you pronounce her name. Also, hold on, I gotta sneeze. I think either it wants to sneeze, but it's not sneezing. But, I'm getting the fake sneeze vibe. Oh, it doesn't feel good. I wonder what makes the body, like, resist sneezing sometimes. Not cat treats, even though the name sounds like it. It's just Catress, Catrice, something like that. But I'm also a big fan of Chillet as well. So Catrice, Chillet, Quivern, Wyvern, whatever its name is, Petalia, Lylene, Frostallion. There's a couple of good ones, but Chillet tends to be pretty popular right now. Firefox would be like third for me. That one's Wixen. Wixen and Catrice, they look a little alike. One's dark, one's fire. And apparently they hate each other for some reason. Like if you ever read the Paldex, the Pokédex, it says that those two have like kind of like a vendetta against each other or something like that. Yeah, Magic Cat. Magic Kitty Cat. But yeah, the game's fun. It's silly. It's jank. It's wild. It's funny. And, I might get a chance to play it with a couple more friends in the future. Because I think we're like waiting on somebody to beef up a server. And they'll be like adding mods and stuff to it as well. And I think that's where it's really going to kick off. It'll be round 2. Or something like that anyways. But yeah, it's a fun game. It's a cute game, and I'll definitely be playing it more later. So let's not forget about the sheep. Also, let's not forget about the ads. I'm gonna go and start them a minute early, and take a proper break. So I'll be back. Y'all hang tight, and I will return. So take it easy, or I'll be right behind you. With a knife. No, not really. I'm just gonna tease you. Rub your ears. Scratch. Alright, let's get on back and get ready. You know? Yeah, Clairwiggles, Rayview, and Headpads. I'm back. You didn't miss me too much, did you? Thank you for the welcome back, Smithos. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, Gillette's been quite well received. I guess because it kind of looks a little like Ferret, whatever its name is from Pokemon. Thank you for the headpads in the show, and welcome back to you as well. So, yeah. The face also helps as well. Twitch is censoring Foxy. Oh no! Like, the ads or something else? Is there something else that's doing it, or what do you mean? What else is being censored tonight? I'm not doing anything that needs censorship now, am I? I should be, I should be perfectly fine. I should be more than acceptable. At least by Twitch standards and stuff like that. Now, I do believe, at least, dies of loneliness. No, don't go down alone. Take me with you. It's a secret for everybody. Don't go on the adventure alone. Yeah. Something like that. But yeah. No, only headpads. Yeah, only headpads tonight. Well, that and tail rubs. Maybe a bit of a, cuddly spooning headpads, whispers, and just anything that keeps you nice and safe. Nice and warm and just, nice and relaxed and stuff like that. Now, before we get, ready to end, which might be in about an hour or so, one other thing that we need to do tonight is the usual counting of sheep. Oh, are you gonna do a face like that? What's up with that kind of blush? Are you trying to suggest something? Oh no. I don't know what it could be. Do you know? Are you gonna be a good boy or a good girl and tell me? Anyhow. We'll do 10 sheep. Chat some more. And you guys know the drill. Otta. You like I'm not too big on the otta voices, but yeah. I can play into like the tell me mommy kind of stuff, but I'm like, I don't know. Just something about the way it sounds is always a little bit weird, so instead I just prefer to do it, yeah. Something else like that. Not the otta. You're not too big of a fan of it? I like to be silly. I guess it's because I'm too silly that I don't either do them too well or I don't like them all that much. I like to think of otta as a little more of a meme, I guess you could say. Some people do it well, but I definitely prefer to be more gremlin. I definitely prefer to be a little more silly, wholesome, or just, something a little bit different, I guess you can say. I guess you can say that. Let's begin. For 10, and then another 90 afterwards. Definitely like Maya's otta. Oh, I don't think I've heard it before. I might have to listen to it sometime. I might have to go and find it. Maybe there's a clip out there somewhere. Maybe she has a redeem. I might have to sample this one myself. But yeah, here we go. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. 3 sheep. 4 sheep. 5 sheep. 6 sheeps. 7 sheeps, 8 sheeps, 9 sheep, 10 sheep jumped over the fence, and now you're starting to feel a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more dreamy, a little more cozy as I just kind of, like in a way lay down right next to you. And we can talk about sheep, we can talk about Power World, or whatever game is on your mind, We got all the time in the world tonight. Nobody's gonna get between you, me, and whatever it is else that we want to talk about tonight. But hey, that's just part of it, don't you think? That's just the way it goes sometimes. Whether you're counting sheep or just trying to get a good sleep, all on your own tonight, you get to take something nice and extra with you. You get me right by your side, right by your ears, and I'm pretty good when it comes to sheep, so I definitely think I can help you wind down tonight. I definitely think that I can make it sound nice and easy. I'm glad you put these on YouTube, Foxy. They're comfy to rest too? Aww. I'm glad they help. Yeah. I'm gonna have to be more careful because I know sometimes some of either the lo-fi or the sounds that I use might not have been royalty free. So if I ever run into an issue towards it gets flagged or needs to be muted, then I might not be able to upload all of them, but I'm going to do my best to make sure that they all get to go to YouTube if possible. Just because I know some people prefer to use YouTube instead of Twitch where they're laying down and stuff. So, yeah. This VOD, for example, might not show up immediately, but I'll definitely be putting it on YouTube. It's 100% safe for YouTube. Maybe not safe to the insomniacs or the people that prefer to stay awake and stuff like that, but they're not gonna stop me. Your sweet dream voices and stuff like that are definitely gonna be coming to a YouTube near you. Now, what else can we do tonight? What else can we do to, talk about the week ahead? Up on the schedule for this week, I need to find time for a few more things. I would like to do a little bit more viewer chat sometime this week. We're gonna have to make up for Monday's ASMR because it's not guaranteed tomorrow. But I also have to think of a theme. So ASMR, viewer chat, maybe time for a just chatting stream, or something simple. Or we could even just do just chatting while playing puzzles and survival again. Maybe I can show you what the game looks like after a few days of making progress and stuff like that. Just something simple so I can say hi to everybody. Because I do need to do more business stuff this week. I need to contact my cuddly octopus about marketing the Dakimakura through their site. I need to contact Rogue. I need to contact an artist or two to make sure everything's okay and stuff like that. And just, little things like that. Now, Wednesday is normally going to be our collaboration with Electro Dolly, but there's a chance that I might have to cancel that for another week, because at the rate things are going, I don't think I'm going to be able to wake up with enough sleep for that. Because if I'm already waking up at between 8 and 9 right now, and the stream would normally start like 8. Like, we'll still do them. We're not like canceling them for good. It's just I might have to postpone the next one to next week. But, oh, that's another thing I need to say, guys. After this week and next week are going to be my last 2 weeks. And then we're taking a 1 week, like, mini vacation hiatus break. That way I can prep for the anniversary on the 24th, as well as do my taxes. Because I want my taxes ready to be turned in before, like, the middle of March, but I want to have them ready to go. That way I don't run out of time if the marathon gets crazy. So, I gotta take care of a lot. So, I'll be here, not every single day, but I'll be streaming up until the 16th. Friday the 16th will be our last stream before the big anniversary. But I might try to come back on Wednesday, either on my channel or Dolly's channel, so the 21st, and do another coffin stream to make up for this week's. But after the 17th, after the 16th, I'll be back on the 24th. It'll be our 1 year, since the first year anniversary. It'll be our 2nd year anniversary. And I need all the time to prep, to make last minute changes, overlays, announcements. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Thank you so much for the follow, Believed Path, and welcome on into the channel. How are you doing tonight? And welcome on by. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I was just thinking about the Docky, but might be a bit because I'm awaiting a new one I ordered last week. Oh, which kind of Docky did you order? Let me get that Pocky for you. It can be easy. It can be very easy. Like, I think I waited till like March to do mine and submit them. But that's because I was busy with the marathon. But now I know that I need to do the taxes like sooner before the marathon, because like my taxes come up at a weird time because of my anniversary and stuff like that. But yeah, I wish it was more automatic in the US. I really do. I really do. Character named Pocky, don't jinx it. Oh, cool. But yeah, we have a wonderful Dakimakura. That's right, I didn't get to talk about that last time. I'll have to do that. It can be easy, but hard if you have a family or assets. Yeah, I don't have a family, but like I live with families, so my taxes are gonna be like weird. I just file as individual, self-employed, doing all right, but I do have to do my taxes. Yep, we all have to get to them at some point, whether it's automatic or not. And to those of us in the States, we always have to do it manually. But yeah, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. I am Lily Moetsuki, a fox on the screen, and tonight it's just a casual chatting ASMR stream, where we just keep it nice, comfy, and help people wind down and relax from a fun and exciting weekend, ready to start Monday off right. But yeah, Pocky time. Thank you so much for the Pocky. These are always good, You can't say no to Pocky, can ya? I'm gonna finish like clearing this up and then I'll wash my mouth down, so give me a second, guys. Banana. Or something. I don't know. I'm just being random, I guess you could say. It's a red panda character. Oh, really? Nice. Where did you order from, by the way? Because we're going to be putting our Docky up on Cuddly Octopus. That seems to be like the easiest way to like access it and stuff like that, so that way it'll be available in all the fun sizes. Oh, it's official merchandise from their own store. Nice. It's nice when they can get it officially. You know? That's a good thing. It makes things easier. But I guess if they're doing it, like, do they give you the other options and whatnot? Like two-way, tricot, peach skin, you know, the different types of fabric and stuff. That's another thing I'm gonna have to remember. Cause I'm pretty sure the safer work version of our Dakimakura, I'm probably gonna get that as a two-way tricot, just so it lasts longer and the image quality stays like the best. And then probably go with like peach skin if I get like one of the NSFW ones, or both, honestly. The NSFW versions of my Dakimakura, they're nice, they're smug, they're so cute, it's so like foxy and, you know, sassy. It's just the Femboy version of the NSFW version is kind of interesting. One side is very, very cute, very playful, very, interesting. But the other side is a bit, the artist tends to draw certain things a little bit, big and stuff like that. So it might be interesting, but yeah. I definitely want the safer work one at least. I definitely want the safer work one at least. But no, I do want each version. It's like, it's just, I'm gonna have to find a way to hide them. Like, I can't, like, really take them out, but I don't want to, like, leave them behind. Because, like, I live with family, so it'd be really hard to have, like, two NSF versions of, me, my character. And, yeah, I'll figure something out. Maybe I can, like, request, like, concealed packaging and, intercept the package or something. But yeah, I want one of each. I want one of each. This is gonna be like, the quality of the Dakimakura, let's just say it's extremely high. Because, like, the artist is very special. They're one of my favorites, and I know when I have a good eye for an artist. So, this isn't gonna be your, stereotypical copy pasta, Fiverr Daki. This is somebody who's got years of experience and a lot of fun memories. So, you might even recognize the artist, but I won't be able to spoil that for, maybe 2 more weeks. Welcome in, Pancake, and thank you for the head pads. How are you doing? Welcome in, Kerr, as well. How's our little sussy? Mouse, squeak, squeak. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, maybe we're gonna have to play cat and mouse with you tonight. Do you want to run or do you want to rest? Do you want to relax? Say cheese here on the screen. But yeah, well, come on in. What have you been up to? Have you been playing any more Lethal Company? Any more fun VR chat streams or anything like that? I've been here the whole stream. Spicy Doc, you got your attention? Oh yeah. So yeah, we kind of like made a minor announcement, spoiler. We haven't like spoiled it image-wise just yet, but to those that don't know, our first merchandise has been confirmed. We have the art done actually, like already. We have our Dakimakura cover. Both sides are different. It's a double-sided Daki. So you're gonna have your safer work version and 2 NSFW versions. So if you want Lily Girl or Lily Boy, both exist. Now, I didn't, get a safe for work femboy version just because it'd be a little redundant as much as I do like the, the thing. I did want to keep it, safe for work for the sake of being safe for work. But it was also because it's going to be more expensive to get a version that, not everybody might get a hold of. So, the safe for work one, it does the job done. But I mean, if you want that stuff, then both NSFW versions will be there. A friend of mine have talked about a special type of Daki that can be undressed. That's new. That's innovative. I've never heard of a Daki that could be stripped down. That actually sounds kind of funny. Been here the whole stream, yeah? Gonna be comfy doggy listening to Fox ASMR? I know! We can even hold our doggies while we're doing ASMR. Or, no, quite literally, you guys could be like listening to my ASMR while holding, or like sleeping in bed with the doggy of Lily. And oh my god, that'd be full immersion. Anybody that enjoys the ASMR is definitely going to enjoy the pillow. Hope there will be beauty view. Yes, that will be side 2. I made sure to have a forward facing and then a back facing pose. That way, because it'd be cute, it'd be teasing. And let's just say the teasing side is, the NSFW version is going to be there as well. So you get the front and you get the back. Just stay tuned for more. Because I'll probably be posting a spoiler. If I stream before the anniversary, maybe like the week before. Or maybe on Discord. I do want to spoil the work in progress images a little bit. But the full image will only be revealed when it's ready to be sold on Cuddly. And I hope to get that ready before the 24th. Which is why I'm probably going to be really busy this week. I have a lot of people to contact. But also to all of you who enjoy like energy drink products and whatnot. I've probably talked a little bit about this, but I haven't like taken, like I need to like maybe tomorrow to contact Rogue Energy. We are going to go ahead and partner up with them. So what's going to happen with that is, just like with other Rogue partnerships and stuff like that, there will be a discount code. And sometimes, because we're going to get like bumped up the partner right away, you'll probably see like a couple of giveaways, bigger discounts, gift cards given away from time to time. And I think for the first week or so after we like sign up with them, whatever our starting date's going to be, you guys will get a bigger discount for like the first week, a promotional discount. So if you like stuff like gamer subs and whatnot, it's very similar to that. They have both energy and hydration, like products and stuff like that. And the flavors are really good. They're really strong, and they're all sugar-free. So if you like stuff like Sour Patch Kids candy, Skittles, grape popsicle, rocket pops, pixie stick flavored, energy drinks or hydration drinks, they're really good. And the prices are, honestly, they're on par. I think they're a bit better because you don't need a full serving. A full serving has like almost twice what a serving of gamer subs has. And if you look at the prices and compare, then it's on par. But I think the flavors definitely, they have the edge. The only thing that they kind of maybe lack is they're not like fully like vegan, organic, or anything like that. But they get the games and the job done. So I like them. They sent me a wonderful like try out our product care package, and I just kind of want to push through with it and see what more. Because I'm always going to need something to drink. I'm always going to need something to sample. I like my, I can't go back to normal water for some reason anymore. I used to only drink normal water, but now I need something else. Welcome in, Panther. How are you doing this evening? Good evening to you, and welcome on in. You're just in time for a little bit more of some ASMR hours. Some relaxing Sunday special and stuff like that. But yeah, how are you doing? Did you have a wonderful Saturday night? Did you have a crazy weekend? Anything on Friday? And are you ready to wind down and relax a little bit? Now, let me see. Our ad timer won't start for another 30 minutes. So we'll probably go another 30 minutes before we end tonight. And then after that, we will get a good night's sleep. I'll take care of some business on the side. Honestly, I should probably go and like send in the emails to like Cuddly and stuff like that, because they're probably going to respond like first thing Monday morning. And if I'm going to be up all night until like noon, I will see Monday morning, so it would only make sense to do that tonight. But yeah, for the next 30 minutes, almost the next 30 minutes, you guys have me right next to you, right next to your ears and stuff like that. And yeah, we're just gonna be best friends until then. Then we can drift off into a dream, and drift off into a slumber, and whatever else that we need to do. But yeah, it's good, it's fun. So how about we maybe try to catch up on our sheep? Because we don't want to like leave them behind, you know? We still have like 90 sheep that we should probably pay attention to before they feel left out. A cute fox all to ourselves, indeed. You get me all to yourself, Jen. Just right next to you. All nice and like cuddly and stuff, right next to your ears. So I can just right into your ears and stuff like that. So, where did we leave off? 11 sheeps jumped over the fence. They gave her the head pat, Silly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Eyes, eyeball. 12 sheep jumped over the fence. 13 sheep jumped over the fence. 14 sheep jumped over the fence. 15 sheep jumped over the fence. 16 sheep jumped over the fence. 17 sheep jumped over the fence. 18 sheep jumped over the fence. 19 sheep jumped over the fence. And 20 sheep jumped over the fence. I feel like I missed the number. So 19. Mr. 19. Please jump over the fence again. There you go. 19 sheep is, has been accounted for. We're at 20 sheep. God, I suck at counting sometimes, but that's just part of the fun, I guess you could say. Whether the sheep or whether the lamb balls, I'm pretty sure they're round, cute, and fluffy, don't you think? Who doesn't like wool around this time of year? Or it's like, it's cold. So when it's cold, we gotta relax, we gotta enjoy, and we just gotta take it easy, But yeah. So, what's everybody got coming up on Mondays? Is anybody doing anything exciting? Is it gonna be just another typical Monday, or do you have like plans? Do you have like any events and stuff like that? What else might you be doing and stuff? Now, so there was wondering in the future, because the Dakimakura is gonna have NSFW sites and stuff like that, I might have to revive the NSFW Twitter account that I've not used in like a year. Because I'll need to post the other sides to advertise them there. And I guarantee you there's at least a post or two that I've not posted in recent times. So some of the NSFW art that's not been shared, I'll probably be posting them there as well. But I might have to revive it anyways, because if I ever start doing certain kinds of voice acting and stuff like that, then I might need to go over there. That way, there's a venue for that. But if I do any, most of my VA stuff will probably end up just be safer word voice acting. And probably just do that on my, my normal Twitter. But, yeah, like I said, any NSFW merchandise, we're gonna have to post it on another account just so it's nice and organized. But yeah, that's where you'll meeting where we're getting new members. Oh, nice. You get some freshmen, some fresh meat. No, just a bunch of cute little newbies and stuff like that running around the club, huh? What kind of club is it? Is it like for the library? Is it like a kids club? College club or something like that? Okay, Mr. Sheep, Mrs. Sheep, let's get back to work. 21 sheep have jumped over the fence. 22 sheep have jumped over the fence. 23 sheep have jumped over the fence. 24 sheep have jumped over the fence. 25 sheep have jumped over the fence. 26 sheep have jumped over the fence. 27 sheep have jumped over the fence. 28 sheep have jumped over the fence. 29 sheep have jumped over the fence. 30 sheep are now over the fence. We gotta get them nice and organized, don't we? It's a community club where we help people with vision assistance and do community projects. Interesting. Kind of like a bit of an all-rounder project, huh? Interesting. It's like a guidance kind of club. That's really cool. It's a way to keep the community and everybody involved. Engagement. And, stuff like that. That's nice. So yeah. I say we can get like maybe, how many more sheep? We're at 20, 30, 70. So let's see. Let's see how we feel after around 50 more sheep. And I'll see what else we can talk about. And then I'll try to come up with a fun little theme for the next ASMR theme. So that stream will probably end up being on Tuesday. Maybe not Wednesday. It depends. Our ASMR time might be afternoon or just weird the next time, but I'll definitely find a venue for it, I might even do it during the UK hours. 31 sheep have jumped over the fence. 32 sheep have jumped over the fence. 33 sheep have jumped over the fence. 34 sheep have jumped over the fence. 35 sheep have jumped over the fence. 36 sheep have jumped over the fence. 37 sheep have jumped over the fence. Also, sorry if you hear me growling and stuff like that. My stomach's starting to let me know that it's getting hungry. It wants the munchies when we get done with stream today, so it is what it is. Let's see, 37 sheep are over the fence, yeah, 37 sheep. 38 sheep are now over the fence. 39 sheep have jumped over the fence. 60, not yet. 40, because 6 and 4 make 100, that's right. 40 sheep have jumped over the fence. Let's go ahead and make a push for 50. 41 sheep have jumped over the fence. 42 sheep have jumped over the fence. 43 sheep have jumped over the fence. 44 sheep have jumped over the fence. 45 sheep have jumped over the fence. 46 sheep have jumped over the fence. 47 sheep have jumped over the fence. 48 sheep have jumped over the fence. 40. I'm sorry for the growls. 49 sheep are now over the fence. 50 sheep have officially jumped over the fence. This farmer is so lucky to have so many fluffy sheep. And I'm lucky to have each and every one of you fluffs here with me tonight. That way I can count you guys and I can count them as well. That way we're all nice and accounted for. That way we're all nice and snug, ready to sleep and be absolutely relaxed also, and we're ready to go. I'm gonna be honest. Love both the boss fight themes for both of the original and the remake of Super Mario RPG. Are really good. Oh, I do think they are. Like, I do like the originals the most, but they did a really good job. They did a really good job. They definitely stand strong on their own. I'm just a little bit of a sucker for the classics, you guys know me. But I do think they did a good job, yeah. So, let's see. My stomach is starting to get, like, really hungry, so... Speaking of Super Mario RPG, and people, like, doing speedruns of the game and stuff like that, what if we speedrun the next couple of sheep? And then I'll go and get some food and, wind down for the night and then get to work. You have them stuck in your head and then randomly start humming them. Hey, I say that's good, Da 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 da. I don't remember how that one goes, but it's like the one that like eats mallow and stuff like that. Like da 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 da. Dun dun. They're good though. Da 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 da. Oh wait, that's like the overall thing where it just like remixes the original Mario sound, just like dun 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 na 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 na. Na 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 na. Yep, the grassland theme. Yeah, it gets crossed over into Super Mario RPG as like kind of a more slow-paced or jazzier remix. I forget which town it shows up, but it always starts off with like the na 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 na, and it's like whoop, do 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 do. It's more like not necessarily a jazz remix, but it's interesting because I know it's featured, but I know it's a different arrangement. But yeah. So, in reference to the speedrunners for games like that, let's speedrun a little bit of sheep counting and stuff like that. And I can then send you on over to whoever else happens to be online tonight. I'll definitely take a look at the list. Might even hunt out a new ASMRs and stuff to send you guys on to. And yeah, the fight against the armed boss and the fight against a stronger enemy are both boss themes. Oh, interesting. boss and stronger enemy. Gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, speedrun time. 51 sheep are now over the fence. 52 sheep have jumped over the fence. 53 sheep have jumped over the fence. 54 sheep are now over the fence. 55 sheep have jumped over the fence. Hope I can be around when you do more RPG. I hope so too. Like, I do want to make it as part of the marathon. I need to plan out like a hypothetical week when the time comes. So that week that I'm taking off from streaming to prepare, I'll see where I can like socket it in, slot it in, and make time for it as well. Because the marathon will be like half and half. It'll be a mix of, like, after the debut, shenanigans, reveals, stuff like that. Half the content will be like on special stuff for the incentives, unlocks, milestones. Other things like, what is that? Rain, come on, work with me. Thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats, Calamity. How are you doing? How are you doing tonight? Like the Elden Ring, like, backlog content, and just fun content to do with everybody as well, interactive content. So it's gonna be like half and half. So ASMR, incentives, special content, interactive content, things that people are wanting to see. And during the mornings and stuff like that, when we're just like waking up, having our breakfast and stuff like that, there will be like time for like YouTube and chat. And during sleep, I think this year, instead of like doing like VR chat, winding down, stuff like that, we might like do words on stream. Because I think that's a pretty good like thing to keep going, instead of just the sleeping. And, you know, I'll wake up, we'll have breakfast together, and, you know, we'll spend a couple of days or weeks living inside each other's screens, inside each other's ears, and stuff like that. So yeah, there'll definitely be time for retro games as well, because that's what I want to do. There's so many retros and like ROM hacks, and there's just so many games I want to play. But yeah, I hope to see you there. 56 sheep have jumped over the fence. 57 sheep are now over the fence. 58, 59, and 60 sheep have all jumped over the fence at the exact same time. Sly little things, aren't they? Thank you for the hydrate, Nasha. Rima, I hope she's doing well. I hadn't seen her in a little while. I always miss her streams though, because they're like super early for me. Good old hydrate. Thank you for the head pats, Carrie. Thank you for the head pats. There we go. There we go. And where are we? Nia. Calamity is redeeming the Nia voice, Nia. Nia. What kind of Nia do you want, Goshijin-san, Nia? That's too cringe. Let's do I'll keep it more traditional. A nice draw face, yeah? Yeah. I definitely need to practice them more. Yeah. They're gonna be really cringy right now, but yeah. I need practice, because there's definitely gonna be like a spin the wheel nya, like nyango. Like, either I have to like mix like nya into like either my words at the end. Like, I'll be bringing back that as either part of the punishment wheel or the like the hourly time spinner and stuff like that. So yeah. We'll definitely like do things like that. But yeah, there was this like really interesting person that was in VR chat yesterday, and they just do the best cat voice, and I can't do it that well because like they have to go like really high to like do like the nya voice. It's like nya, and it's like my voice can only go so high. So I feel like, especially like the older you get, like the more your thorax goes down, is I guess the earlier you start your voice training and whatnot, it's like the sooner you can save your whatnot. Yeah, Goob. The person using the milk avatar. But yeah, there was VR chat last night. There was a cat girl, and they always did like the cutest meow. Except they didn't do meow. They did the meow, the typical like meow. Just it was like super falsetto, high pitched, comfy, and everything. And it was really nice and stuff like that. So that's alright. Sometimes we miss. Sometimes we miss. Quack, a penguin has arrived. Oh, welcome on in, Penguin Pope. How are you doing tonight? Welcome on in for the first time. And for everybody else out there for the first time as well. My name is Lily Moetsuki. I'm the fox on the screen and your ASMR artist of the night. We usually do our ASMR stuff on Sunday nights to help people relax and wind down from a wild weekend. An exciting weekend, or whatever it happens to be for everybody else. That way we can sleep well on Monday. Sunday going into Monday, I'm sorry. But yeah, just to help people sleep and wind down. So if you're just looking for some, some soft voices and whispers and stuff like that, you're in the right place. Bird needs sleep 3 in the morning. Gotcha. Understandable. May you sleep well. Hello. Hi. Yeah. Someone was reading me the nyas earlier, so. Yeah. But anyways. We're getting close to the one ad coming up soon, so we might want to speedrun a couple more sheep. That means we don't have to finish them. Let's do another 10 set of sheep. Let's say the other 30 took, finished the speed run. They got too tired that they jumped the fence already. But we're gonna count the other 10 sheep that were more than happy to wait for us to count them. So, number 71. 71 sheep are now over the fence. 72 sheep have jumped over the fence. Aww. You're so kind. Thank you so much, Nasho.
Nashu Fox gifted penguin_pope a subscription. Nashu Fox gifted a tier 1 sub to penguin_pope. They have given 12 gift subs in the channel.
Thank you so much, Nasho, for giving a gift sub to the penguin. Thank you. Penguin, congratulations on the penguin. I mean, God damn it. Hold on. Congratulations on the subscription to the channel. And thank you for the follow as well, Penguin Phone. Thank you. But yeah, thank you both of you, honestly. So, enjoy the lack of ads on the channel. Enjoy the cute little emails that we have at our disposal. And yeah, if you're into more like ASMR content on the weekends, some variety content during the week, whether it's indie games, retro games, voice acting, VR chat, or just even more like unhinged just chatting stream, but without, we also do like drinking just chatting sometimes as well. So you get like chatting ASMR and chatting, but like with me with my normal voice and stuff like that. So, I am a huge variety ASMR artist, and I like to talk, I like to interact, I like to just be like silly and stuff like that, and get like right next to you, like while you're going to sleep and stuff like that. I'm gonna give you like a little bit of head pats and stuff like that, and that's perfectly fine. Oh, sorry if it caused like any pressure or anything like that. You're always welcome to follow at your own discretion. If you ever feel like my content like not exactly what you're looking for, or if you like to like organize your follow list more like strictly and stuff like that, just to keep track of who you want to like follow the most and whatnot, I perfectly understand if you need to defollow later any other time. I just want people to be comfy, I don't want them to be like forced to do anything, stuff like that. So, at any other point, I'll leave that one up to you. But until then, I'm glad to see you around and stuff like that. So, I'll let you handle it at your own discretion. There's no pressure, there's no guilt. Just fluffy, wholesome content. Or we try to stay wholesome anyways. If I say so myself, then yeah, just anyways. Where did we get to? 63 sheep have jumped over the fence. 64 sheep have jumped over the fence. And 65 sheep are now over the fence. 5 more to go. You good, Felix? I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing? I know I've been here for 2 minutes, but Nasha can back me up. I legit bought YouTube Studio thanks to winning a VTuber raffle. Oh, interesting. So you got yourself like your own model and everything as well? Have you had like any fun with like the tracking, moving around? Has been like VTube Studio been fun to use? Like, what do you think so far? What do you think? Or like Ashley doing. It's just like my voice is like. I guess I like used up my voice last night, so that's why I can't go like too high anymore. So now, while I can't go high or anything like that, I can still bring it back down like right here in one line chat. It's just I don't use this voice like a lot often and stuff like that anymore. But I mean, if you want and whatnot, then I can still bring it out as a rare treat. Maybe I'll bring it back on the punishment wheel this year. Coming up near the end of the month, of course, for the anniversary and stuff like that. Maybe then I can, in a way punish myself and everybody for listening to, my horrendous attempts at an style voice. It's just, oh my god. Okay, no. We're going back to Halfly Gremlin Fox right now. I like to be more gremlin, but my throat just like it doesn't want to kind of measure up tonight, so I just have to do it again. I know that's the problem. They're too adorable-ish. They're cute-ish. They're not cute, but they're like cute-ish. But the thing is, they're supposed to be like a dummy mommy. They're supposed to be more like alluring. But the thing is, I don't do mommy. I don't do mommy. I am sassy. I am gremlin. I am kind of a brat, I guess you could say. I like to tease my viewers' ears, so yeah. You guys know me and my personality, that's all that is, so. I think we counted most of the sheep we can. The rest of the sheep, let's just say they've all gone to sleep and stuff like that. More like Sister Big Bro. I'm kind of both, honestly, I'm your fluid little fox. I can be the bro or the sis, whatever you want me to be, That's just what I do. It's just what I do. We all like to do and stuff like that. So, let me see what ASMR artists we might have on our list tonight. I don't see any of the people that I follow on right now, so I think we're gonna go check somebody new out tonight. My stream is like listing somebody called Noko, and they do apparently wholesome cringe ASMR. Yandere English. I felt like I should have seen them before. They even have a Dakimakura on Cut the Octopus, so I think this would be a good chance to go and say hi. So yeah, I think I know I'm gonna send you guys tonight. So once again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me and spending time giving me head pats or anything like that. It's been really fun to do these ASMR streams and streams as a whole and stuff like that. One last poggy before we go. I can do that. Yeah. Thank you for the follow, Leah Loves. And welcome on in. Thank you for the head pats, Jado. Thank you. Okay, Pucky. Here we go. I was listening to you. Aww. But yeah, I'll be back. The next stream is going to be kind of a random time. Because I don't think I'm able to do my usual, like, Monday ASMR. Now, if things go well, I can still attempt it. But I'm probably going to have to move my stream times around when my sleep schedule is being weird. I really do think I'm going to make an attempt to, like, just stay up today. And we'll see. Hope your night's been well. It's been lovely so far. It's been wonderful. Everybody's been, like, kind of silly with me as well. We've been silly as well, but just like, yeah, it's just what it is. We just have a little fun and stuff like that. Like, we kind of, like, have all our fun, like, on a Saturday night, so it's just, like, Sundays are the perfect time to wind down, to be cozy, comfy, and just, treat everybody to some nice soft voices. They get ready to go to sleep, so I'm ready for, to go get food, take it easy. You all are probably ready to drift off into a nice slumber, so the next time I see you, maybe for some more ASMR stream. Next time might be for some TV or some voice acting. Who knows? You will see me again, so thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting the stream and the channel, and I will be back again. So until next time, guys, I love you all, and I will see you again. May you sleep well and have a good night, sweet dreams. Good night. Buenas noches. Oyasumi nasai. And I'll see you later. Night night.